Welcome everybody to session 5 of In the Shadow of Tower Silveraxe. This is an adventure originally written for Old School Essentials by Jacob Fleming, and I've adapted it to Dragonbane. And so far, we have had some wonderful adventures in this hex-crawl campaign. So we started out in the Gemthrone Wilderness. And this is the map of the wilderness. We started up near the top at the dwarven city of Karn Buldar, and from there we traveled down. We helped a dwarf at the Amethyst Lake Ranch. We recovered some artifacts for him and slew some trolls. We also encountered some local elves that seemed to be a little less than friendly. We ended up having a battle with those elves. We heard rumors that elves want to eat dwarves in this place, and they actually invited us, before they attacked us, to their city of Rio Taesi, which is in the southern border of the Labyrinth of Shadows, a great, thick, dense, forested area. We had also heard that a band of brigands called the Silveraxe. They had also moved into the Gemthrone Wilderness, allegedly going to the Tower of the Builders, or the Tower of Shadow, in the center of the Labyrinth of Shadows. And they have disrupted that forest, and many of the creatures that called it home are now going out looking for new terrain, and that's likely what caused that troll to attack Mr. Taggart at the Amethyst Lake Ranch. Well, from there we traveled down to the Mount Kozengi ruins on the southern central border of the map. We fought many creatures there. We discovered a beautiful orange gem, which a mage in town at Karn Buldar said she would release Tev from a curse, from a ring he's wearing, if we could bring her back one of those gems. Before we went back, we headed over to a statue that we saw on top of a peak. This was the statue of the bear. And on that peak, we discovered strange writing. And I've got the writing. It's in the journals, but I'll go ahead and just post an image here for us. I'll put it into the chat. Strange writing, but our intrepid dwarf with a helmet that can read languages was able to determine that it was not just strange writing, but that it seemed to be some sort of cipher. And he was able to determine that those letters indicated the letters, perhaps an alphabetic key there. That those letters were G, H, I, P, Q, R, and X, Y, Z. So if we can find the other elements of this, we might be able to decipher some text. And speaking of deciphering text, we have a treasure map that Bulgrun, a dwarf in Karn Buldar, gave us. And this treasure map has that writing on it, and so we can determine some of those things. We know that whatever this place is, it's south of the wood, but who knows what it might be. We're south of the wood right now and have not encountered anything, but maybe it means Rio Taesi. Who knows? And that's where we left off. We had left the statue of the bear. We headed back to the road, and yeah, Tev will be able to read that once he gets that ring off, because I think your intelligence is like 7 now with that ring.
Yes.
Now that we're back to the road, we can travel back. We were going to head back to Karn Buldar. We were hoping to unload some of the loot that we're packing around. And also, Jessica, I believe I fixed your encumbrance problem. There's a setting where I can just disable money, so all the money you're carrying around doesn't overload you. So your encumbrance should be lower now, I hope. But we were wanting to go back to town to spend some of that money, as well as stash some of it there, so we're not walking around with all of our worldly possessions. So the dawn of this next morning, I think we can go on our way. Now there's a stretch of road here that we've not been on. This stretch of road goes up to Mount Kavrib, cresting near the top of that mountain, and then on familiar paths, or we can go back to the Mount Kozengi ruins and then back up to Karn Buldar. Where do we want to go? Does anyone have a preference?
I know Tev was interested in heading back north along that road past Mount Kavrib to get back to Karn Buldar, but that's his own preference.
Anyone have any particular reason why not to go that way? Well, I think that's the way we'll go. So we will need someone to make a... Oh, it changed my color on me. Look at that. Okay, let's see if I can fix that. We need someone to make a bushcraft roll to track our movements. Nice circumference. You're trying to play your pipes?
Yes, a traveling tune will help us along, I'm sure.
Well, you're alerting everyone around that that we have drawn near. Well, I'll figure out how to change this color later. We need a bushcraft roll. If someone wants to make that, normally that would be Orla, but Orla has not joined us as of yet. She will join us in good time as soon as she is able.
Tev is probably as good as bushcraft as we have our circumference is good at playing the bagpipes, so probably not him.
Well, if you're that good, then maybe you should give it a go. I'm quite good at the bagpipes. Couldn't go astray here.
He like scratches his head. I'd probably take us into a ditch.
Oh, Chrysana's got it. Nice.
That boldness.
All right, let's. We end up traveling. Oh, I think I might have. Did I fix this? Let me just draw a line here. Yeah, we're back to red. Okay, let me just fix that real quick. All right, we travel along this road. We climb an elevation coming up to Mount Cavrib, and the going gets a little rough for our wagon, but we're able to do it without much difficulty. We come up to a crossroads, and the trail continues on to our left for, according to our map, about 4 miles before reaching the Labyrinth of Shadows. And it goes down into a valley, and we can see the valley from here, from this elevation. Steep walls rising up on either side, likely cut by water that melted off of Mount Cavrib long ago. We've not seen any snow here, so maybe long ago when this area was covered in snow or ice, that valley was carved there. Perhaps even a glacier. It's rather straight, so maybe a glacier carved that through there. But regardless, we can see the forest just beyond, and it's almost like a dark green impenetrable wall of foliage, and you see very little in there, very little movement, and it looks ominous and foreboding. You can just imagine what things might be creeping through there. It's about midday when we begin to reach the summit of Mount Cavrib. We can continue to press on if we like. That would necessitate another bushcraft roll, or we could choose to stop here for a moment to hunt, to look for any tracks, what maybe goes up and down that stretch of road. We don't see any civilization there. Why would someone take a wagon there? So why did they build a road? We don't know. Do we want to press on or stop and investigate around here?
I mean, Tev would say press on. We kind of know what is in that general area, which is to say elves eating dwarves and other dark stuff.
Definitely not good things, so I think pressing on's not a bad idea. Chris?
Yes, I suppose my jerky stores will keep up for some time. We can keep going for a while.
I think everyone's going to stock up on rations when we get to town, so we don't have to eat the elf jerky. Chrisanna, do you want to make another bushcraft roll? Or do we want someone else to give that a shot? Maybe Pippin? Or Tev says it's not his strength. I don't think that's Circumference's strength either. Maybe Chrisanna's our best bet. I say go for it, Chrisanna. Ooh, almost a demon. And, ooh, do you push that? And if you're speaking, you might be muted. I've not heard you for a minute.
Oh my god, I've been muted this whole time.
Oh no.
You probably had all sorts of great insight that you were going to share with us. Do you want to push that roll?
No. My
Okay.
bushcraft is a 6.
All right. Yeah, so you were actually pretty lucky to get it the first time.
Yeah.
Let's give ourselves a little journeying
as
mishap.
we get to the top. Yeah, as we get to the top of the mount.
Which that would absolutely make sense. Let's draw a random result. We'll see what we get. Ooh, a savage animal. Sweet. Okay. A wolf, bear, or other savage animal feels threatened and attacks the adventurers. I will choose an animal. Let me move our token. It will be up near the summit of Mount Cavalry, just as we
Yes,
begin to
perhaps it's a
descend.
bear. Those bears from the statue seemed awfully suspicious that we encountered last time.
We did buy them off with some food and with kind words. Let me see what common animal it will be. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me have circumference. Roll a 5-sided die for me. If it's 5, it's a monster. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. And this is perfect for the summit here. As we get near to the summit, we are traversing along this road, and road is a very generous term. It's more just a flattened dirt and in some places gravel stretch of path. And it climbs up near the summit. As we descend, there's a switchback to slow our descent, and all along either side we can see these white mountain goats with black sharp horns, black eyes, and they bleat at us incessantly as though we are interlopers in their area. And I'm gonna roll looks like Orla is back with us.
Yes, hello.
Excellent, hello.
Hi.
We need your bushcraft skills badly.
Yay.
We just
I'm
had
here.
we got attacked by a savage animal. So let me see who they
Oh,
go
no.
after. I will.
Was it the goat?
It was, yeah. That the goat's going after somebody. So.
Oh, no.
If there's a goat, can I
and then you get a
scrape
dragon.
my foot on the ground and have my pointed helmet forward as though I'm sizing up for a headbutt?
Well, the goat is going to. It's going after. Luke, I don't see you in Foundry. In fact, did we lose Luke? No, he's in the chat. Luke, if
I
you're
appear.
there. I know. Alex shows up and boots Luke.
Yeah.
We need Pippin.
He's the one that can speak with animals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like he is not in Foundry. His cat may have dumped his router in a bucket of water again. It's going to go after Krisana. So it sizes up Krisana, and it's bleeding at you, lowering its head, kind of bucking its head up and down. Give me a beast lore roll, Krisana.
Okay. Let's see. Beast lore. Oh, is that Luke? That was Luke.
What was that, Luke?
Yeah, fuse glue
Left.
apparently.
Oh, oof! Do you push that, Krisana?
No.
Okay, it charges, and let me take us to a map here. I don't think I have one of like a Rocky Mountain Pass. Let's do.
I imagine these creatures look unlike a normal type of.
They're very
Goat scene.
large, a very large creature, and due to the nature of this pass that we're in, we're kind of single file. So let me pull some tokens out here.
I just blame the proximity to that crazy Shadow Valley and think that they're cursed or something.
Oh, absolutely. Tev here, and I'll put Reynard
And holy horned beasts.
All right, let me go back to the grab a goat here.
Oh, it has little birdies flying over.
Yeah. And there's actually going to be a couple of goats. I don't have any artwork for these goats, but we get the idea. There's a little family of goats here. And this one is going to charge at Krisanna. So I'm going to drag us all into initiative. And I'll get our deck shuffled here. Perfect. If everyone wants to go ahead and draw a card. And I will draw for Pippin and Reynard. All right, now the goat will actually go first. It gets an initial attack, and then we'll go to circumference. So the goat is going to lay into Krisanna with its horns. Gives you a nice, rather unpleasant but it misses. Circumference, you're up next. Now, it is single file here. So if you want to try to get past, imagine that there's a steep slope on your left-hand side and a drop-off on your right-hand side. And so to get by, you'll need to make an acrobatics move.
No, I don't need to make the acrobatics move. Everyone that I shove past needs to make the acrobatics move.
Caitlin, Orla, and Krisanna, make an evade roll to get past as
gosh.
circumference is charging. That's awesome.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, yeah, see, look at that. It gave the little tip there for if you're dodging, you may move up to 2 meters in any direction. So,
Can I use fast footwork?
Yes. If you want to use fast footwork, you can.
I guess none of us expected him to do that, so it makes sense why the rules are so terrible.
Absolutely. Oh, circumference, a rare miss. My goodness.
Yes, this goat is craftier than I expected.
Orla, do you want to use fast footwork? You can go ahead and redo your evade roll.
Try it again.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Nice. Excellent. So both you and Krisanna managed to get out of the way. Krisanna, you are up next. You've got circumference kind of smashing you up against the rock wall, which is better than nearly falling off the other side. You can take an action against this goat, or back up, or whatever you like.
I think she's gonna try to hit it. Let's see.
Nice. Well, this
Awesome.
also reminds us. So one rule that I've never used, it's an optional rule, is the shoving rule, is that after you get a successful melee attack, if your strength is greater than your opponent's, you can shove them 2 meters in any direction. We can go ahead and use that. You can deal damage to the goat. Well, you actually, never mind. You took out the goat. How do you rid this goat of his existence?
I think she does exactly that. She's short, and so she just reaches up from under it and sort of slits its belly open.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Entrails spill out. It staggers, and then it careens and falls down the side of the cliff there and rolls down. The other 2 goats look on with great interest and begin to scrape their hooves along the rocks as though they're ready to defend their homes as well. Tev, you're up.
Obviously, it's at his disadvantage, but I feel like he'd probably try to throw a dagger at one of those goats. That's probably about the best risk he's willing to take at this moment.
Yeah, if you get a demon, your dagger sails off down the ravine, gone forever.
Yes, indeed. It's a risk he's going to have to take.
You can always buy another one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Then we'll test out the sheet being popped out this time, because I know you said before it didn't work. So
yeah, let's see if it works this time.
And then, let's see here. And I think it's already applying the Bane, so we're good there. So it should be a Bane since it's going through people, right?
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's rough. These goats are
Yeah.
gonna be the bane of us. Do you
Yeah,
push
right.
that roll? If not, your dagger will land on the path, not careening
Yeah,
off.
I won't push it. Like, it's enough of a risk trying to send it through people at a target.
Right. Orla, you have no qualms about shooting an ally in the back.
That's true. It has happened. Okay. Neither of these goats has been hit yet, right?
Not yet. Nope. They're
Okay.
both fresh.
Alright. We'll try to shoot this one. No arrow, no crew.
Oh,
wow.
A demon. These goats are deadly.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, you need more arrows.
Again?
Again. You need to
Great.
buy more than one. Buy like 20 of them.
Right.
Let's go to the goat. This goat's going to charge.
I still think they're cursed.
Right? The goat
These are magic goats.
It's going to charge either Circumference or Krasana. Goes after Circumference. With a run and a leap, the goat comes down on you, horn first. Oh, man. As he comes at you, his aim is low. You're shorter than he thought. And he comes down low and scrapes the ground with his face and rolls onto his side. He won't be able to butt you next turn. Reynard's turn.
Yeah, he's gonna back up.
Yeah, these goats could just knock you right off the cliff.
I mean, Teb's there, standing strong, defending you.
As Tev throws his blade away.
Pretty much.
Let's go.
I have another. I'm just not throwing that one.
Oh, this one's going after Circumference as well. Charges up, bringing horns down to bear.
Yeah, it's Circumference's horns. Like to like.
Ooh, he clashes headbutts with Circumference. Do you take this hit, or do you parry this? Actually, you've already acted.
Yes,
You can use
it's,
defensive. If you don't
No, I take the hit.
Clangs helmet to helmet. For 1 point of damage, your armor easily blocks that. Pippin, your turn.
I don't know that there's anything he can do. Let me check the range. Oh, yeah, no, you're all right up there, so there's nothing he can do.
Yeah. Pippin stays in a safe spot. And Orla, you're up.
All right. I guess we'll try the crossbow. I'll move maybe like there.
Yeah, so
Maybe back.
You're kind of so that's going to be scrabbling up the side of the cliff. I'm going to have you make an acrobatics roll to get up there and get a good position.
And then Orla falls to her death.
No, you just wouldn't be able to get up to get a shot where you would be clear. Yeah, yep, you got it. You have an elevated spot. So if it says that you're blocked by a token, you are not.
Okay, great. And then we'll try this crossbow +2.
Oh, do you push that?
Yeah, we'll try it. She will be, I guess, exhausted because she climbed up that little thing.
Nice.
Come on, yeah.
Roll damage.
Finally, we hit a goat.
Oh, and I think that's enough.
Ooh.
Yeah, that goat drops on the path. We'll be able to harvest the meat of that particular beast.
Nice.
Tev, you're
She's
up
like,
next. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Circumference, there's dinner.
There's dinner.
Yes, we need some rosemary.
Ugh. I mean, Tev can't really do too much right now. I don't want to throw the other dagger, so I think he'll just start getting like closer in case he can kind of step in place.
Yeah. Krasana, you have a goat in front of you.
think Krislana is going to try to do the same thing she did last time.
Another disemboweling strike.
Let's see. And... oh, I forgot to target, that's why.
Ah, nice. Roll damage.
All right.
Not enough to finish it off, but you do have a chance to shove that goat. Do you want to shove it off the cliff?
I highly doubt her strength is better than the goat. And would it be possible for Krislana to back up still?
You'd have to make an evade roll, but yes.
Okay, she might try to do that.
Yeah, I did make sure Tev left some room to escape. So we're not knocking each other off the mountain again.
Oof, with a demon. So,
oh boy.
Now this goat will get a free attack, but he technically he mishapped on his last turn, got his horns stuck. So what I'm going to say is, as you're evading, the ground begins to slip beneath your feet, and you'll need to make an acrobatics roll, or there's a chance you plummet down the side of the cliff.
Oh dear. Okay. I don't think rope applies for this.
Nope.
Can Tev help if he's there, or is it unrelated since it's not my turn?
Well,
and then she rolled well.
Yeah,
anyways.
if she had not rolled well, I would have said yes. But yeah, so you managed to leap just as a scatter of rocks comes down. Maybe this was loosened by Orla climbing up there. We go to Reynard. Does he stay with Pippin?
Yeah, and he could trade with Circumference, I suppose.
Okay, Circumference, you are up next.
Yes, is this goat prone, you said?
This one is, yeah, let me mark him prone. And it should auto do all that stuff for you. Let's see if I can, yeah, there we go.
Well, I take a few moments to line up my strike right on its head.
Thank goodness you got the bonus there. Holy smokes. All right. Yeah. How do you take out that goat?
Well, I would like to save the horns. I might make myself a drinking horn out of them later, but I smash the head and the skull cracks and splatters on the rocks.
Nice. So now you have 2 goats worth of food. We can bushcraft to find some rosemary. Maybe if Pippin or Orla want to try and find some rosemary, and then
let's get seasoning.
And then a hunting and fishing to harvest the flesh off of these goats.
Look, we're finding seasoning.
Yeah, Orla, you find some wild onions and a little rosemary, some sage, and Circumference. Do you want to try to butcher these goats?
Well, I would try, but I'm afraid that a hammer is no good for cutting up meat. I'll let someone else
perhaps
get the choice cut.
One of our 2 thieves that are deft with a blade.
It's true. I mean, Tev goes over to pick up one of his daggers near Circumference anyway.
He's like, here, slit this goat. Dress it out. Give me a hunting and fishing roll.
Not Tev's all particularly good at that either, but...
I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see Tev kind of like about to go at it like an amateur. And you're like, wait a minute.
Like, no. I will teach you.
Excellent. Orla, that is going to get us 2d4 units of ration.
Yes, ration.
So get us 5 units of meat that we'll be able to use. We can have that for dinner tonight.
Yep.
Let's go back to our...
That's a good call.
Our map here.
Yes, this will go perfectly with that cheese. It's more of a yogurt I've been making.
Oh.
Chunky cheese.
We're going to be let's see, we stop there. That will be 8 miles to there. So we end up back to a place we have been before. This is we've been here after the Amethyst Lake, and this is where we'll need to camp for the night. Now we'll need a bushcraft roll to set up the tent, and then if anyone wants to go foraging or hunting and fishing, this would be the time. Or you can just stay here and cook up the meal and enjoy one another's company.
I'm sure Tev would just stay in camp and play with his bone dice and do any maybe minor gambling if anyone wants to.
Circumference. You find very little that looks edible. You stop.
Oh, no.
over
I
much
was
of it.
just was making more progress on my cheese, but it's not going as well as I'd hoped.
No. You notice that there's quite an awful lot of hair in this cheese now.
Ooh.
Well, that's all right. You just need to pick it out. It's still good.
Chrisanna, you're struggling to find any game to shoot at. You spend quite a bit of time doing it, but Pippin, you're out harvesting, looking for roots and vegetables, and you find 3 units of food there. Orla gets the tent and the camp set up. We've got 8 units of ration. So we've got food for everybody, so everyone can eat that, but that leaves us 3 left over. Do we have people that need to stockpile some
And I'll need one
rations?
for my dog, of course. He'll need one.
Oh, yes. Well, we have 2 units of ration then.
Yeah, Tev still has a few himself.
Grisana has 2, I believe.
Ooh, you might want to take some. You want to take them both?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Sure. Does everybody else have more?
I don't. Is it on my inventory sheet?
Yeah, do you have field rations on your sheet?
No. Maybe can I take one?
Yeah, you probably want
Yeah.
one.
You should probably have both.
Oh, sure.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. Let me drop rations on there.
Yeah, I usually have Tev have at least like 4 on hand when we leave, give or take.
Oh, okay.
And
It's a
then-
weight limitation, and us little sneaky people cannot hold a lot. Hence dumping off the gold before we left and having it like stowed somewhere because like that bag was heavy.
Right.
And just in case, I've been keeping some of this very old Sphinx jerky if you ever want to try it. It's a little stale, maybe a little moldy, but should be good for you still, some protein.
And some probiotics, apparently.
That's okay.
Yeah, at this point. Ready for a museum.
It is time to make camp. Who keeps our first watch?
I would be happy to.
Oh, okay.
Pippin? Okay. Give me an awareness roll, Pippin, if you would. Nice. During the night, let me take us to a campsite here. So one we haven't used. Oh, we haven't used this one in a minute. Let me grab our tokens. So our tent is going to be this middle section with the tree. So I'm going to put all of you all in there. And then Pippin and Reynard, you will be just outside the tent. And with that awareness roll, Pippin, you hear sounds coming from the brush just in front of you.
Oh, curious. Hold on. Just looking at Reynard's sheet. I think Pippin would have, and I could use Faithful Companion if you like, have Reynard go check it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he can sneak. He's being stealthy. Cunning Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Let me have Reynard. Yeah, there we go. Nice. He sneaks in, and now can you sense things through Reynard?
You know, it does say that the bond is like of almost magical proportions, but it doesn't specify what that means.
you get the sense that Reynard smells something, and it's something that makes him agitated and makes him begin to growl deep within his chest, almost instinctually. He's growling as though issuing a warning.
Yeah, I think he would. Well, he would alert everybody at that point. I guess Circumference is probably the person he's first thinking of, and he kind of whacks him with his staff and just says, "Wake up, sir! Wake up! There's something, some predator here."
Oh, yes. Here, Pippin, help me grab my cod piece, and we'll go check it out.
Pippin grimaces and just gets to work. As you must. Here.
Ah, very good. Very good.
It's necessary.
Now, Reynard, as you're waking everyone up, Reynard is peering into this, and it looks as though the brush begins to move. And then he sees it. He sees a thing bursting out from that brush. And at first it looks like maybe a living piece of that brush. Some sort of horrible beast that lumbers up from the ground as though made of that vegetation. And it will proceed to attack the campsite. This is quite large. This is not a Dragonbane monster. This is an old D&D monster called a Shambling Mound. And these things.
Oh my god.
These things are
Sorry.
they're brutal. So this will be fun. Have you guys go ahead and Orla and Krisanna, go ahead and draw
Oh, yes,
an
sorry.
initiative card for me. And let me get my. Oh, and the Shambling Mound goes first. This might be really bad for Reynard.
Oh no!
Okay, let's get some combat music. All right, Shambling Mound. Let me roll his attack. Oh, he needs a monster table. That's why that's not working. 1 second. Sorry, I put this in another game and I need to put it in here. Okay. Shambling Mound lets out a guttural roar of primal rage. Oh, this is better for Reynard than if it was an actual attack. The sound is terrifying. He's going to step out before he does, kind of bypassing Reynard. It's like he knows where the camp is. And everyone within 10 meters must make a will roll to resist fear, and that is everyone but Krisanna.
Oh, I'm gonna use the Fearless.
Fearless, excellent. Then you do not need to roll.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Ugh, got lucky on that one.
And Reynard, it's his turn.
Pippin will actually trade with Reynard.
Okay, let's swap you out here. Pippin, you're up.
It's probably a terrible idea, but it
No,
worked.
fantastic idea. Roll damage. Oof. Oh shoot. Okay. give me a Beast Lord roll. You're gonna learn something about Shambling Mounds.
Oh, no, he's not. 1 over.
No!
You look at this thing, and that lightning does not seem to have the effect that you wanted it to have. In fact, not only is the mound immune to lightning, but whenever it is subject to lightning, rather than take damage, it heals a number of hit points equal to the damage dealt.
Oh,
Now, he had not taken any damage, so he doesn't go above his maximum, but you know that lightning would have been absolutely brutal. Circumference, your turn. Oh, with a dragon. Nice.
Oh my god. Jeez.
Now, do we know how much of that is from fire? Is that
It's the 1d4 does fire damage.
4 of that was from fire, so he only takes half of that fire damage. So I'm going to deal the damage, and I'm going to add 2 hit points back to it.
So, no fire, no...
Ted, you're up.
Alrighty. I think for now, until he can figure out more about this thing, he's probably going to try to throw one of his daggers to do damage.
Yeah, you can also make a beast lore roll if you're trying to determine
we can do
what
that
you know
first.
about this.
He's not very good at it, but yeah, we can try that and then go from there. He's just trying to understand more about its lethality before he gets anywhere close to it.
Yeah.
That is the hope anyways. Not on that roll, but that's no surprise. So he'll still stick with the throwing dagger and just kind of let the continuing combat rounds kind of help reveal more. Let's see here. I guess I need to move a little bit closer for range, I think. Yeah. One more. Just trying to make sure I'm within range for the throw in. Yeah, there we go.
And if it says it's obscured, it is not. So you could uncheck that if it tries to give you a bane on that. Nice.
Alrighty. Yeah, not the strongest of damage, but better than nothing.
It does 0. It looks like his natural armor of bark and branches is at least equal to the task, if not in excess of that.
So the dagger's just hanging out in his body it's not there.
It's like if you threw it into a thick shrub, and you can kind of hear it jostling around. As he moves, it'll probably just fall out.
Fair. All right.
Krisanna.
Okay. Yeah. I think Krisanna is a little hesitant to get close to it. I think she's also just going to throw a dagger. Although I have a bane on all ranged attacks, so maybe it still might be worth it.
Not with a dagger, just with bows, crossbows, and slings.
Oh, okay.
So, yep, your dagger should be just fine. Is that from your helm?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Ooh, a dragon. Nice.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Let's see. Roll damage.
Oh. 13. You see blood come out of him, or sap, leaks out of this great beast. Reynard's turn.
Yeah, Reynard will dash.
Just see this orange blur dash through the campsite. The shambling mound. Double smash. He's going to move. All right. I'm going to flip a coin. 1 is Krisanna, 2 is Tev. All right. He moves down here. Brings both arms down on 2 foes within 2 meters. Each attack inflicts 2d8 bludgeoning. This can be parried. So this will be on, circumference. You're going to parry this. Yep, with defensive. I think the combat assistant will also show us your durability. Yeah, durability of 21, which is nice.
Oh.
And that is a success. So you would take your, it won't be enough to destroy your large shield, but your large shield would take 7. What about Tev? Do you parry, or you can try to evade this if you have fast footwork? You've already used your action,
Yeah.
so either defensive or fast footwork would come into play.
Yeah, we'll do fast footwork, or no? Yeah?
Yes, if you would like to.
Okay. Yeah.
And then make an evade roll.
Alright. Whew.
Nice. You can move 1 square as well.
Alright, probably away
Orla.
for the moment.
Real quick, could Circumference move himself and the enemy 2 meters?
Yes, yep, because you did successfully parry.
Just down, so it's harder for him to get towards any other companions.
Okay. Then do you move in? Okay. Ooh, Orla.
Yes.
With the successful beast lore roll, you know that these mounds, you've heard stories of these. You have just seen that not only is it immune to lightning damage, but that lightning heals it. And it seemed as though Circumference's his hammer that emits sparks and flame, it only took half damage from that. But you've also heard that cold, likewise, they are resistant to. So half damage to cold and fire, and immune to lightning.
Okay. I wonder if poison would work against it. Does it have a circulatory system?
You did see it looked like sap coming out of it, so it likely has something
I guess.
Flows through it.
Sure. Okay. Well, I only have a crossbow bolts right now because
Yep.
so I think she'll dip her crossbow in that 1 dose of lethal poison that she has and
Nice.
hope for the best. Let me check that.
Ooh, do you push it?
Yeah. She will be disheartened.
Oh, that's a hit. Nice.
Yeah.
Roll damage. Ooh, he'll take 1 of that, but then the poison. Does it say on your poison what the potency was? Like 12?
Let me see. Open sheet. Is that under description?
Might be under description. I may not have put it on there. If I didn't, it's 12.
Yeah, it just says see lethal poison,
Okay.
and then it's like linked. Okay.
So it's potency 12. Roll a 20-sided die for me. You want to roll 12 or lower, and then I'm going to roll for the Shambling Mound, and he needs to get a 15 or lower. Oh, you got a 12. So the poison will be active. He needs a 15. So he gets it, but he's going to take some damage from that. Roll 1d6 for me. Oh, he takes the maximum from that poison. Excellent.
All right.
And we go to round 2. Chrisanna, you're up first, and then the Shambling Mound goes twice.
Oh my.
Boy. It's pretty bloody.
Yep.
Kasana is going to run up to it
You
and
get a backstab?
yeah.
All right, so you get a boon on your roll, plus add 1d8 damage, where it says additional damage.
All right. Boon 1. There it is.
Oh, was that a dragon? Oh, if it was, if you had a magical weapon, don't you have,
You gave me one, but it's swords, and I only have like a 3 for swords.
That's right. Oh shoot. Well, it's still
I've been trying to improve it, but
still an excellent blow. And yet more blood comes out. He's low. He's still in double digits, but he's low double digits. You still have a little bit of movement left, Krisanna. You move, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got, what's your movement? Is 12. So you've moved 10. You could move back 1. You'd have to make an evade roll if you want to step
she might
back.
try it, actually.
Yeah. If you don't pass, he will get a free attack on you. Oh, with a dragon.
Oh,
nice.
Ooh.
Yep, easily you get back. And now the shambling mound. Let me roll his attack, and then we will decide who he goes after. Engulf. The shambling mound engulfs a character, smothering them with sticks, branches, leaves, and moss. The attack is devastating. The foe takes 2d6 bludgeoning and is swallowed. The character can only be freed when the monster is dead. Each turn they take 1d8 bludgeoning, and armor has no effect. But they can attack the creature from the inside, ignoring armor.
That's like the ooze.
Yeah, just like the ooze. Let's see. It's going to be either Circumference or it's going to be Krisanna. It's going to be Circumference. So Circumference, you're going to get engulfed. You can try to evade this, otherwise he is swallowing you. Shield block. Aha, there we go. Okay, that lets you block a monster's attack. Go ahead and make a parry. Nice. Now you can, again, this won't be enough to damage your shield. You can move him 1 square and move yourself if you like.
Yes, I'll move him down a square and myself as well.
Okay. And then he will go again. And he's going to move up and attack again. Ooh, double smash. Brings both arms down, 1 on Krisanna and 1 on Circumference. This will be 2d8 bludgeoning. This can be parried. You've both... Well, Krisanna has acted. She could evade with fast footwork, or Circumference. You can parry that with defensive. Nice.
Let me see. I meant...
Perfect.
I'm also going to use Hard to Catch.
Ooh, nice.
So I think that means I get a boon.
You get a boon, yes. Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Excellent. So, Krisanna, you can move 1 square, and Circumference, you can move the shambling mound 1 square as well.
Yes, I'll move him backwards. I will move back, and then I'll pull him back with me.
Oh, I see. Got it. Excellent. Move him away from Tev. Nice. Tev, your turn.
Alrighty. I don't know. I guess I'll swap with Circumference, and then we'll go from there.
Circumference.
If he is up for it. He's right there in the action.
Circumference, you're up. Nice. Now the D4 came up as a 4, so again he will recover 2 points of this. Nice. And we go to Pippin and Reynard.
Pippin will use his action to mount Reynard.
Excellent. You gonna do a charge here? A joust? Tev, you're up.
Alright. I don't know. I think he's going to risk it, and he's going to go up towards Circumference and try to backstab.
Ooh. There's a lot of blood on the map.
Yeah, so. Abilities. Next up.
Add a boon and add 1d8 to your damage. Oh, nice.
Low rolls, though.
I think it's enough. Tev, how do you do it?
Nice. I feel like, I don't know, like having watched how it kind of held the dagger, I feel like he's watched enough to maybe like find a point where it's weakest and maybe just kind of like slash it like open like on itself.
Ooh. Yeah, as you open up maybe the chest cavity and you hack through some of those limbs and branches, you see this black, for lack of a better term, a heart in there. But it looks almost like a paper nest of wasps or something, but it's black and it's buzzing like it might be full of wasps. And you drive the blade into that, and the creature staggers backwards and falls. And you are victorious.
All right.
Back to bed, everybody.
Yeah, it's easy to sleep after a hulking, shambling
Right?
monster like wakes you up.
Now, these are things that you would not expect to be here in the, along the road of all things. Yeah. This must have been one of those things driven out of the forest after all of this. So everyone can...
we're definitely close.
Circumference, what was your beast lore roll for?
I just wanted to know if I knew about them as well.
Oh, yeah. So, and through the course of battle, you have learned that electricity actually seemed to instill courage in it, and fire did not have the effect that one had hoped. It did burn a little, but it was so damp with moisture in there that it seemed to just smolder. If everyone wants to go ahead and do a shift rest, you can recover all your conditions and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will continue on to Karn Boldar. We will need a bushcraft roll to get us there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Excellent. We are rolling lots of dragons.
It's awesome.
We managed to make it back to a familiar sight, back to Karn Boldar. And let's go to Karn Boldar's map. This is a place we've been to many times. We're very familiar with many of the people here. As we come into town, the gentleman at the stables looks over at our mules and wonders, are we mistreating them? Creel Colbraid was his name, but sees that the mules are in good shape. He also sees that we have ample stocks of game, and we seem to have pouches bulging with coins, and he looks almost slack-jawed, thinking, how can I get money out of these folk now? But maybe you stop at the Traveler's Inn first. There you see Vander Banderfist, a heavyset dwarf, kind sensibilities, and delicious ale on tap. The Creel Colbraid at the stables offers to feed and care for your donkeys, as well as watch over your wagon. You can stable them there for but 2 gold for the length of your stay. He'll watch over those beasts and guard the contents of your wagon.
Yeah.
And he eyes Circumference particularly as though expecting him to pay, because I believe you were the one that bought them.
Oh, yes, I'll pay for them. And perhaps while you're doing that, I'll give you an extra gold if you can acquire for me a cow. I would like to add one to my small ensemble of animals. I think that cow milk will make better cheese.
A cow? Well, I'm sure I can come up with one, but they're very expensive. 10 gold for a cow that's of any sort of milk production, but it will give milk every day. 1d4 rations of food, as well as, if you slaughter the beast, 2d10 rations of food. But definitely get as much milk out of the cow as you can before you put them to the slaughter. If you want a cow for slaughter, well, I have steer that would serve well.
No, I want a cow for milk, and we're going into the tops of mountains. It gets rather cold up there. Should the need arise, I could cut the cow open and sleep inside of it to keep warm.
Oh dear. Well, yes, you certainly could. I'll see what I can procure. And he's able to get you a rather sad-looking dairy cow. This thing looks like it's a few years old. It's a little bit bloated around the middle, but the udders are always flowing with milk.
Circumference takes a liking to it. It's bloated about the middle just like he is. Makes him feel like he's in good company.
It's like family. Where else do you head after you've made your arrival in Karn Buldar?
Didn't Tev need to go see the mage?
I suspect Ted would like to go see Miria Cadrith. Heading down into the town, you quickly make your way to the mage's shop. There, she's willing to identify items, perhaps teach a spell or two, and then she sets eyes on Pippin. Easily remember Pippin. Oh, young master, welcome back. Have you come to make a purchase, or to learn at the foot of the master?
Oh, no, thank you. We're still searching for gems. Or I am, but Tev here, he's got one.
Oh, you do? Please, let me see it.
He kind of pulls it out of his pocket and kind of holds it out in his hand.
And her eyes widen, and it's as though the light that shines through that crystal twinkles in her eyes, and she's mesmerized for a moment. And it's as though she also forgets to breathe. You see her face slowly turning red and then purple. Then she lets in a deep breath. Oh, yes, you found one. Tell me, where and how did you come across this?
Do you want the honest answer?
Well, yes, of course.
I think it was in a bunch of guano.
Oh, guano. Well, I never thought I would live to see the day where something of this value would be buried beneath guano, but I can pay you handsomely for this, or you had something else in mind, I believe? Something you needed to be rid of?
Kind of shows his other hand with the ring on it as a reminder.
She looks at it. Can you take that off for me?
I wish I could.
Well, give me but a moment. And she takes you into a small alcove where there's a table and two chairs. It's like if she were a palm reader or something, this is where she would do her work. And there's a little curtain, and she draws the curtain, so it's just the two of you in there. She lights a candle, sets it on the table, and bids you to lay your palm out, as if for a reading. And she looks at your hand, and 3 times she casts a shadow with her hand, moving her hand from right to left, leaving a shadow down across your hand, moving across. And she mutters several words about the passage of days, the light of the 3 moons. Remove the curse from this man. Release. Let him go. And then she grabs the ring and pulls, and at first nothing happens. And she steps, or kind of leans back, cracks her knuckles in her hands, rubs them together, and does it again. And it takes 4 tries before it finally yields. On the 4th try, as she takes the ring, she gives it a little twist, and it starts to move around on your finger. And it's almost like unscrewing a screw or a bolt. She has to unscrew this from your finger. It simply will not pull, but the twisting action seems to get it. And all the while, she's muttering words under her mouth. And as it nears the tip of your finger, for a moment, Tev, it feels like your finger is going to come off with it. And give me a Constitution roll, Tev.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You are pretty sure that she's pulling your finger off. As she's pulling, you feel the joint pops and you feel the ligaments stretch. Do you let her continue?
He'd probably stop her.
Okay. You're like, stop, it hurts. And she looks at you and says, "What's that?" and points over your shoulder. And as you turn your head, she just yanks it right off. And there is a popping sound like pulling a cork out of a bottle. And you look down and your finger throbs for a moment, but the ring is gone. And I'm going to remove that.
Yeah, he definitely would have fallen for that trick. That moment was definitely... He was not expecting some distraction like that.
And you feel wiser, smarter. You feel some of your knowledge returning. And she takes the ring and says, May I keep this? Or would you like it back?
In handy. I mean, I did think that it might be a good token, a keepsake, as it were, to hold on to it.
I will return it, but I must warn you, do not, under any circumstance, place this upon your finger.
Certainly not. I made that mistake once already.
To do so would invoke a great and terrible curse. Now, I'm not saying you couldn't put it on someone else's finger, but do not try to put this on mine. Do not try to sell this to me.
No. I will not sell it. I can be dastardly, but I'm not that dastardly. You have to deserve it.
And let me put this... So I'll put it back on your character sheet. So that should be in your inventory. Just do not... Let's see. Did it get equipped? Let me...
Yeah, ultimately Tev will buy some sort of chain or rope or something to have it like as a necklace.
Let me take the effect off. There we go. So now you have the ring, but it doesn't have that terrible effect.
Okay. Yeah,
Nice.
Tev, I'm sure, is looking at his hand. There's probably like fur that's like hardly grown there. Like definitely looks odd, I'm sure, having been there for months.
Oh, absolutely. She looks tired, as though this has been draining for her, but she slides the curtain back and says, I must rest, but if there's anything else I can do for you, please let me know.
No, thank you. You've done everything and more. We will, of course, continue to shop with you.
And what about you, young master? And she looks at Pippin. Is there anything that you require?
Oh, no, I would like to learn, and I will return, of course, with more gems, but no, I'm well.
You would like to learn? What would you like to learn?
Oh, anything. I'm an animist, but not terribly learned, but as I said, we will return. You've been more than good to us.
Well, I can teach you a great many things. I can teach you how to cause the very roots at your feet to curl up and wrap around a foe to hold them. That would be ensnaring roots. I can also teach you a greater spell along those lines, an engulfing forest. I can also teach you how to style your hair, much as mine is now. And perhaps best of all, I can teach you how to heal wounds, as well as to restore, this being the greatest of the healing spells that I know. And restoration, that's a level 3, rank 3 spell. That heals 2d10 and 1 severe injury. And you can also use it on yourself. But you need to know heal wound first.
Yes, I knew somebody who grew a limb with that spell. Very cool.
Yes, it is possible. And Circumference is thinking how he can eat a steak and you restore it and he eats it again.
Oh, yes, you should learn that one, Pippin. It'd be very good. Could cut off the cow's leg, eat it, and then you could regrow it.
It is a good suggestion. That's quite grim, but I am a healer by trade. That doesn't seem like healing, but that is the spell.
Is Circumference going to buy another wagon and just cut all the legs off of the cow, just lay it in the wagon? You can still milk it and feed it, and then just pull it around. That way you've got milking the wagon, but you've eaten the legs off of the poor beast. Or perhaps you let
Infinite
it
money
fall.
glitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyone else need anything from the mage?
Circumference would like to buy a potion if they have potions.
I have some potions. What potion are you looking for?
A potion of heroism is the one I'm after.
Let me check my stores. Let me see how much that is. Yes, that is... she's got it for 125 gold. She will sell you a potion of heroism.
Very well. And do you have any books on cheese making? Could you throw that in?
Cheese making? Well, I suppose I could find something. And she goes through her books. Let me see if I've got a book on cheese making. She does. She has a book on cheese making. 25 gold. It's a book on dairy, all sorts of products from cheese to butter to creams.
How about 145 gold total and I get the potion and the book?
Give me a bartering roll.
I'll call over Tev and say, Tev, you know her quite well. Perhaps you would like to look at this potion and this book and see if they're worth the gold.
Yeah, Tev will kind of look over it, and if he's allowed to touch the book, kind of flip through the pages and kind of help his case of his deal kind of going through soundly. He's to the best of his ability. About to say, I know he does have his fine garments and perfume. Would either of those be
absolutely.
eligible?
Yep, either one would give you a boon.
It defaults as having both selected, so I wanted to make sure to adjust it if it was going to try to roll three times.
If you want to use the perfume, you'd have to remove a dose of it, but you certainly could.
Yeah, we'll just do fine garments for now. He probably wasn't necessarily prepared to put on perfume.
Like, hang on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah, that seems a little bit weird. So we'll say just the fine garments in this particular instance.
Oh, with a dragon.
Aw, nice.
Yeah. She says, that is a fair price.
Well, hang on, Tev. You think this might be 130?
I think we just agreed on the deal.
Now, I've put both of those on your character sheet already, Circumference, and I changed the name of the book to, and I've given it the boon on bushcraft as well.
And I feel like Tev, maybe just to kind of add flavor to the moment, would say, like, I don't think she realized this was a first edition.
Ooh. And she says, what was that? Huh? What?
We must make way. Thank you for your time.
What about Orla, Krisana? Do you guys go with, or are you going for black market stuff again?
I think that's what Krisana is probably doing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. And Orla needs new arrows.
Yeah, Orla's probably just going to the regular store this time to get.
Well, the general store had both, so you could go to the general store and get some standard arrows, as well as ask him about his black market stuff. General store is run by Hendel Umbrador. He's got all sorts of goods here. If you want some arrows, I forget how much they are. Quiver, iron-headed arrows is 2 gold.
Oh, like per arrow?
No, per like a quiver of like 20 or something.
Oh, they're so cheap.
It would have enough arrows until you run out again, which has happened like twice in 2 adventures.
Yes. All right, done.
Perfect. He restocks your supply of arrows. What else can I interest you in?
Anything special arrive lately?
Special. We have had something special arrive. Let me go and see if it's ready. And he has a cloak that he will offer up. Where is it? He says this is a spectral cloak.
Ooh.
This will allow you. Drop that in the chat. This will allow this cloak billows with ethereal energy when he raises it up, and it is said to have come from the realm of the dead. When you wear this, you can see the lingering spirits of the dead, but you cannot communicate with them. But you will see if there are the spirits of those who have passed on around.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, 1 second.
Also has. Let me grab this.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Orla's like, how much for such an interesting cloak?
Well, I don't think I could let this go for any less than 80 gold pieces.
Orla's gonna kind of look at Chrisana, because I think Chrisana's good at bartering, right?
Yep.
Chrisana?
Yeah.
Let me see. I do not think so. Yeah, no. Chrisana has a boon, but
Okay. What?
Chrisana will try.
Yeah.
And say, could you not do any less? We're good customers. You know us.
We haven't stolen anything.
And
That's true. That I'm aware of. He says, "Look, how about I sweeten the deal here? I have here a fire flask. Do not drop this, for when you do, it bursts into a great circle of fire, burning all of your foes. This will deal 2d6 fire damage in a 4-meter radius circle, and armor has no effect. The flame will last for 1d4 rounds, and each round a target remains in the fire, they take 1d6 damage." He says, "This here is normally 60 gold. I'll let you have it for 30, so 110 for both items."
Nah, but we have traveled long and far and had to spend quite a bit to resupply.
Well, I don't simply come upon these items by magic. It's not like I just reach into a box and pull them out. I have to buy them. I have overhead. I have to pay the bills, and I've got an ex-wife that demands money constantly. Ooh.
Oh, so close.
Says, "Look, perhaps we can come to another agreement here. How much gold do you have?"
75.
75. I can give you the cloak for 75. I'm losing 5 gold in the deal. Or I can give you 2 of those fire flasks for 60.
Let me discuss with my colleague.
But know that there's several people in town who've had their eyes on these, and if you don't buy them now, I suspect they'll be gone within the next 15 minutes or so.
Oh, yes. Is there anyone else in the shop?
No, nobody at all.
Okay, Orla's gonna be like, yes, it is quite a busy day in here, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, the crowd will be forming within the next few minutes, I'm sure.
is there any way to view the item without dragging it onto your sheet?
If you click on it, does it open anything for you? Like in the chat, if you click on Spectrum?
You do not have sufficient permission to view the sheet for this item.
Yeah, that's what I get too.
Do you want to see what the actual price is? Is that what you're looking for?
I was just curious about the effects because I forgot already.
So, here, I'll tell you what. This is the...
Seeing spectral forms, like ghosts, but not being able to interact with them.
Well, that didn't work there. Let me try this again.
Oh, yeah, if you highlight it, you can...
I think I can...
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like the cloak is the one to get, but the fire is also neat.
The fire flask. That one. Let's see.
I mean, I also have a lot of money, so I'm just being cheap here. But
Yeah.
Oh, and he kind of suspects that you have money.
mm-hmm.
Let me put in the fire cloak. This will hopefully not. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
we've
will show
like
up
come to
better.
this town and we're visiting, and we keep on coming in and buying a bunch of stuff. Like,
I think Krisanna probably wouldn't get it because she already has a cloak.
Okay. Orla is happy to grab it. I don't think she does have a cloak.
Now, if you pull out a
Ted
pouch
doesn't
that has like
quite have that.
150 gold, I heard you say you only have 75.
ah,
In fact, you have over 1,000 gold, Orla. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
she was giving the merchant a rough time for sure.
I'm just in it for the love of the game. She's not good at bartering, but she enjoys it.
But this is how you get better at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
She
She's
sees us
learning.
doing it, and it's like, I want to do that too.
Yeah, it's like, wow, you can just do that. You don't have to pay the price. Like, oh.
In fact, he says, "I'll do you one better. If you buy this from me, I'll teach you the finer art of salesmanship, and he'll serve as a teacher to try and teach you bartering. And you'll get an
Oh.
improvement roll immediately on bartering to see if it'll go up."
Nice. Okay. Orla says, yes, that sounds great. And she pulls out her pouch of 1,000 gold.
He's like,
and it's
"Ah,
like, so
fine."
that was
That was
75.
yes. Perhaps you can teach me something about bartering.
Maybe one day.
He'll talk about how you have to come up with a story. You have to give someone a story and evoke their emotions, and if you do that, then someone will feel bad for you. Or he says, bat an eye at someone. Let them think they're in the game, even though they have no shot. That also works. I do it frequently myself, he says, and you look at him like, no, you don't. Like you have no game, sir. But after a few minutes of back and forth of some of his lessons, some of which are useful tips and many of which are things that you already know, go ahead and check the box on bartering, and then you can immediately try to improve bartering.
Uh-huh.
Nope. What he taught you was not that useful.
Dang.
Forgot about the teachers thing. I should try to find more of that.
Yeah.
At least I got
My
a cool
rolls
cloak.
keep on being abysmal at the end, and that is a cool cloak.
Yeah.
Krisanna, anything that you wanted to purchase here?
I think Krisanna, last time she was here, asked for fine clothes, and he only had
like kids' clothes, right?
Yeah, I bought them, but I think I asked him to get me.
Yes. And he has that. Yep.
Oh, the custom order. Yeah.
Yep. So he's got some fine garments. This custom order is directly to your specifications. And
Awesome.
He will take back the children's clothes and just trade you straight across for these fine garments.
Krisanna will thank him, and then.
And he looks them over to see, is there any wear and tear on this, any damage, any torn stitching, but it looks pretty good. I don't think you've been wearing it while adventuring, so.
No, I think she will ask if he happens to have any armor or anything that might.
Well, I do have some. I'm good friends with the local blacksmith. Thraxil is his name. He's just over here in the crafter's quarters. I can broker a deal for you for 10%.
I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for, but maybe next time.
Yes, of course. And Circumference is buying a feast for 2 gold.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm just putting in there what I want to buy so I don't forget.
Anything else anyone needs to purchase at the general store?
Gosh.
Can't think of anything.
Oh, yes. Circumference needs to buy a field kitchen, something to help him in his cheese-making efforts.
That will definitely prove useful. And he has several to choose from. Some are a little bit nicer than others. Some are look like something that has been, through several campaigns, and he will let that go for 3 gold. He's got new ones. He'll sell those for 5.
Well, how about a new one and you draw me a bath, and I'll give you 5 gold.
Draw you a bath? This is the general store.
Ah, there's a trough outside. Just fill it up and put some suds in it.
Oh, yeah. Yes, of course. And he will do so. In fact, he shoos a couple of ducks out of the trough that have been paddling around in there. There's still a few feathers in there when you climb in, and you're just stripped down naked right in front of everyone at the outdoor market, but you ease yourself
That's what he
into that. Yep.
Yes, and perhaps when I've finished, I've recently taken an interest in Greco-Roman wrestling, but I'm a sucker for tradition, and I like to do it how they did it in the olden days. Perhaps I'll challenge someone to a match.
No, we wear loincloths in this town, sir.
Oh, yes, very well, very well.
But you do get your bath, and as the grime is washed away, that soap, it pulls double duty trying to break down some of those compounds that are embedded into your skin. But you come out all pink and clean and still bristly like a boar, but definitely the mud and much of the odor is gone. Not all of it, but much of it is gone. Anything for Pippin?
No, I'm trying to think. I think he's got everything, really.
Okay. Anything else anyone wants to buy? If anyone wants to deposit money, you can take it over to the temple. They'll safeguard it.
Yeah, Tev was definitely gonna check on his finances.
They pull out a ledger and say, "Oh yes, we still show your money is safely ensconced here in the temple."
Perfect. Do they mention any fees, upkeep, and such?
They no, but they say once you reach a certain amount, about 1,000 gold, they may offer to lend it out to others, for a certain rate of interest. At which point you will earn interest on your money as well.
Noted. Tev is currently there. So.
Tev, do you trust the people at the temple? Perhaps I'll deposit some money there as well.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a decent amount there because gold is heavy for one such as me.
They will
so I think it's
gladly
worthwhile.
Take your gold and keep it safe.
Prasanna will ask if she can buy a magnifying glass.
A magnifying glass, but of course. Let me pull one.
Tev was curious about that too, but I don't know if dwarves do many glass things.
Oh, there are many glass workers here in town. Many of the craftsmen use it for fine detail. Magnifying glass, normally runs about 30 gold. If you barter them, they'll come down in price a little, but you can expect to pay about 30 gold.
Is this from the general?
Either the general store or the crafter's quarter. You could find.
I think she'll get it from the general store and then opt maybe not to barter.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, 30 gold, and you're getting a good working relationship with the shopkeeper here in the store.
Awesome. Let me.
And you also know it's going to be high quality.
Yeah.
I feel like Tev might be interested in something along those lines, but maybe go to one of the crafters, get something possibly custom made for his particular.
So the crafters
preference.
would have spectacles that are essentially magnifying glasses. So you could take a magnifying glass, but we would consider it
Spectacles
to be spectacles. Yeah. So in fact, if you put it on your sheet, I'm going to change its name to spectacle. Do you want to try to barter them for the price?
No, I think kind of similar to Prasanna, we've been doing enough business here.
Yeah.
And we're well enough with coin. I think it's better for the morale of the people we buy from that we're not constantly trying to nickel and dime.
Right. Nice. You've got your magnifying spectacles. Anything else anyone needs?
I think Prasanna will. Oh wait, never mind.
Some field rations probably wouldn't hurt.
Ooh,
I'm
yeah.
grab.
Yeah, field rations are always a good idea, unless you want to eat Circumference's cooking.
Chrysana will buy 2, I think.
Drop that in there.
Well, and I want to buy a feast at the tavern tonight.
So field rations
Yeah, we'll
are
definitely
1 silver
eat and
each.
sleep well.
I think the feast was 2 gold, and they will they'll have a suckling pig and different breads and cheeses. They actually even have some vegetables, and most of them are root vegetables. These are dwarves, after all. They don't eat many greens, but turnips, potatoes, parsnips, things like that. You'd find plenty of, and big bowls of gravy that you can both pour over your food or just drink. They've got ample dwarven feast items for you.
Yes, and I hope they have a fresh keg of malt beer.
That they do, and in fact, they pronounce you the feast master, and so everyone awaits for you to break the bread and tell everyone that they can eat.
Yes, and I will give the innkeeper 2 extra gold. 1 gold to buy an apple, and 1 gold to melt down and gild the apple that I might eat it.
And he does. He goes over to the stables where there is a farrier that can shoe horses, and he melts down the coin, and they dip the apple in the coin and bring back this gilded apple.
Ah, very good feast. Put it in the suckling pig's mouth, and I'll eat it to begin the feast.
And he places it gently in your mouth, and oh no, you said the
Oh
suckling
no,
pig.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. He raises the snout of the pig and places the apple in there. And there are other travelers here in the inn, and they're watching eagerly at this feast. Like, is this just for them, or is this for all of us?
I say Tev is definitely leaning into the party mood as well, supporting this general bacchanalia.
Yeah, you don't often have opportunities to do this, so when the time arises, carousing is an important part of adventuring.
Oh yeah, telling the tales, as it were.
Absolutely.
While we're at the feast, does Orla have above a 15 in bushcraft?
She has a 13.
Can you still learn from someone?
No, they have
If
to
they're
have
as long as they're higher.
they have to have a 15 in order to teach.
Well, I'm just wondering what skills we could teach each other. Circumference only is above 15 at swords and hammers.
I know Chrysana is trying to get her swords up.
Yeah, but even with that, my strength is so low.
I could teach
Yeah.
bows or knives.
Tev is not yet there for anything on 15 yet.
Chrysana can teach evade, sleight of hand, sneaking, awareness, or knives.
So your magic blade, you have no problem with the strength requirement on that. It's a short sword. You only need a 4 strength. You have an 8.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So if you did want Circumference to teach you, he could try to improve your swords.
Sure, I've been rolling it. Let's see. I think she would ask Circumference for that.
Oh, yes. I will teach you what I know.
Hold it by this end, he says. And maybe you slice into that suckling pig and have Chrysana make a few thrusts into the pig. Maybe she spears the apple and feeds it to you. And
Yes.
Chrysana, you can check swords and then go ahead and try to improve it.
Awesome. Let's see.
Nope.
Yeah, that's
you're fighting
about.
a suckling pig, you don't know how these moves will help you.
I think she also probably would have tried to buy an antidote of some sort.
Ah, yes, I can get that for you.
I guess for anybody able to teach knives, I guess Tev would definitely be interested in trying to improve that before end of game.
And does someone want to learn knives?
Or for Tev to learn from. I don't have anything in 15 yet.
Chrysana can, although I don't know if she was too busy learning.
Yeah, probably.
Orla can. I have a 16.
Oh, okay. That's handy.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you have 16 in knives?
No idea, but I do.
That's crazy. It's like this hidden talent.
Yeah. She does the thing where you like do the knife between your fingers, really fast.
Okay, I can get behind
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we kind of talk knife philosophy, and obviously
Yeah.
Orla has a whole different way of doing it than Tev has traditionally done.
Mhm.
So that antidote
How
will be
much?
30 gold.
Awesome. I'll subtract that.
And I've got that on your character sheet. So yeah, if you want to learn knives, you can definitely learn. You go ahead and check the box and then try to improve it.
You certainly will.
Oh, and you roll exactly
Not quite.
your
It's
score.
so close.
So close.
Ah.
He feels like he almost has a greater understanding. Almost has a greater understanding. But still a good conversation and probably some drinking and general hooting and hollering.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Pippin can teach spot hidden or awareness if anyone wants to try to learn from Pippin how to be more aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
Probably means
I'd-
just
I'd-
getting low
yeah.
to the ground.
I'd probably say yes as well, just depending on what you deem is reasonable timeline.
Yeah, I think we probably spend a couple days here. We'd have time to kind of rest and recover and practice some of these new skills, talk about our adventures. So if anyone wants to try to learn from Pippin, if Pippin wants to teach spot hidden or awareness.
Can you learn even if you have an above 15?
You have to have lower than the teacher. So if the teacher's is
Okay.
higher, then you can learn from them.
So, Pippin, what's your awareness?
15.
Oh, minus 7. Okay.
Yours is 17. You can teach Pippin.
I could, yeah.
It's like a chain of teaching.
Uh-huh.
Although
Kinda
Krisanna also wants to know spot hidden.
Yeah, right.
I'm like spot hidden or
Yeah, I'd say awareness or spot hidden. Whoever wants to teach those, maybe it's multiples that get taught by one person.
Right.
Make it more reasonably efficient.
Well, Pippin, do you want to teach spot hidden to anyone that's interested?
Yeah, it seems like it makes sense to me if Pippin teaches everybody spot hidden and then Krisanna teaches everybody awareness.
Yeah. So
Sure.
Pippin, you mostly focus on the small, and you tell people, look at the small things, don't look at the big things. That's awareness. Spot hidden is the little things, the details. And as you go over this, you maybe talk about, look at the floor and notice, not just the floor as a whole, but each floorboard. That's how you find the traps. And anyone that wants to try to learn spot hidden, go ahead and check the box, and you can try to improve it.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, we're getting some low rolls. Well, hey, Krisanna's went up because
Nice.
because
Yay.
she's small, so she was able to learn.
She understands.
Now, anyone that wants to learn awareness from Krisanna, you can try to learn that as well.
Does
Wow.
anybody have an above 15 in acrobatics?
I have a 14. I'm almost
I have a
there.
6.
Same.
Tev's awareness goes up. Circumference is just concerned with the suckling pig.
Which makes sense. His awareness is on the pig.
Yes, let all the travelers come in and feast, but they must tell us good tales.
Anyone else want to do one or two more skills to teach one another as we build the team?
What else do people have? I have sleight of hand and sneaking that I can teach as well. And evade. I can teach evade.
All of those sound pretty good.
Mhm. I do sleight of hand.
Awesome. Krisanna would teach you.
Yeah, go ahead and
Guess Tev can get in that as well, if that's all right. since
yeah,
it's
check sleight of hand.
one
give it a
teacher.
roll.
Yay!
Nice, Orla's went up,
I got one.
and Pippin's does not.
Nope, not quite.
Oh my
Orla's
gosh.
does.
Practicing like picking pockets or something. Like
But Circumferences does as you swipe a little morsel of
Oh.
food off of Pippin's plate as he's not looking.
Yes, I'm just watching out for you, Pippin. Don't want you to get too round. Wouldn't be good for you.
Well, we can do one more skill if someone wants to teach.
Does anybody else have a skill above 15 that hasn't been...
I have bows.
Like Circumference has hammers and swords.
Swords could be cool.
Yeah, and he did try to teach Krisanna swords if you want to try to improve your your swords. Orla, you can, or Tev, if you want to try to improve your swords as well.
Sure.
Yeah,
You
and
probably practice along.
Yes.
Orla's thrust
Probably
into the pig. Are a little more
fumbling at the
effective.
swords. He's not used to dealing with such things.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
hey,
little
sword,
bit more
sword class went well.
it's a
of
simple thing.
swords.
It's the grip, and his hands are slick with pig grease, but he still shows you. Even slick, look, I can swing this around right near your head, and the sword doesn't fly free. And you're terrified as he's swinging this blade near you with greasy hands, but the sword does not slip from his grip. Excellent. Well, why don't we take our break here, and when we get back in about 8 minutes, we will continue our adventure.
All right.
Awesome.
I will
Thank
see you all
you.
in 8 minutes.
With two-handed sword, I'm headed to the mountains to rescue the princess from the evil goblin. I ignore all the signs of impending danger because I'm a fighter and not some crappy ranger. 47 hit points and a high dexterity, 17 for strength. Kobolds are afraid of me, crafted from numbers on living paper. I escaped from mundane to a medieval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice, and my fate is unspoken. I locate the lair, but it doesn't make much sense to me. I think that the DM might be out to get me. A hero in armor and truth, bards tell my legacy. The flame of my torch illuminates the enemy. I win in a battle, hewing foes asunder. Deeper I venture, the deeper I wonder. The bodies pile up before me, the corpses I plunder. potion. I charged through the open gate. The flame of the dragon tried to seal my awful fate with a handful of dice. 5 times I rolled 20. The dragon goes down. The DM will bloody. I leave with the princess. A satchel chock full of gold. We head to the tavern where my mighty tale unfolds. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a naval caper. While in real life, my fate isn't spoken. Hero roll of the dice and my fate isn't spoken. By the elves, he said. I thank him and I go. The life of a hero, struggling to stay alive. It's worth all the hardship though, 'cause now I'm a level 5. Level 5.
All right, I am back. Go ahead and sound off if you're here.
Hello.
Hello.
Here.
Hello.
I'm here.
Hello. Hello.
I'm here.
And we're here. Excellent. We are all here. Let's jump back in. We spent a couple of days in town. That's where a lot of the training comes from. Purchases, the feasting, much well resting. Maybe 3 days later, we get up and it's like there's a change in the air. You know, the wind begins to blow from a different direction, and we think perhaps this is the day we go adventure. But before we do, is there anything left in town that you'd like to do?
Circumference has one final order of business. He'd like to get the leather worker and the stables master and perhaps a woodworker together. He has a joint effort. Perhaps
Okay.
someone from the crafter's quarter.
Ooh, the town all is abuzz over this this item that Circumference wishes to have constructed.
Yes, I would like the three of you to, while I'm away on my adventures, to craft for me a very fine gilded painted chariot. Very
Ooh.
fine indeed. Yes, and the master of the stables, I would like you to acquire 2 fleet hogs to pull this chariot. It will be a marvelous thing, and I shall use it for my journeys. Henceforth, once we return, I am willing to pay 100 gold for its construction.
100 gold. And people begin to argue over who will get the lion's share. Well, the chariot itself will cost this much. No, the paint. Think of the paint. The gilding. What of the hogs? And they begin to argue, but they reassure you that 100 gold, yes, we can come up with something masterful.
Very good. I will look for it on my return next week. Come back to Karn Boldar.
Now, in case you should perish, we should like to have the money up front.
Oh, yes, naturally, of course. And if you lie to me and I don't receive my chariot, I will, of course, come and break your legs.
Of course, we would expect no less from you.
Well, now that that's out of the way, I wish you the best and good luck on your endeavor here.
And you head out of Karn Boldar. Now, from here, we've got other ways to go. We've kind of taken the southern route. If we head up north through Mount Sergili, looks like there's maybe another statue. That star in the circle is the symbol for statue. Another one of the statues up there. It looks like there are ruins up near Forgel's Peak. It looks like it's marked on our map, as well as another statue over here near the Fang Ridge.
Much harder to get to that one, but
much
not
more
impossible.
difficult. We also have a treasure map that we found, a piece of torn parchment. Let me post a picture of that. And it says far south in Torthan's Hall. And if we look at the map, Torthan's Hall is over on the western side. Far south is probably somewhere down in this hex down here. We could travel to. Lots of places to go.
Yeah.
Or there's always the Tower of Shadow.
I know Tev was curious about the statues and his fixation on decoding.
Yeah.
So one large map that was given to us.
So we could take the switchbacks up Mount Sergili, or we could go back the road we came and then head up. It would be, let's see, that would be 8.5 miles to get us to this point if we double back, or 7.8 miles if we take the switchbacks.
Are we bringing the cart?
Yeah, do we leave the cart here, or are we bringing the cart with us? Are we still taking roads?
I think we. Aww.
I hear a kitty.
Yes.
He has an
we
opinion.
meow.
He has opinions, yes. Which way do we go?
I mean, the wagon has been helpful, but we definitely would probably prefer the straight route. That was a challenging going down that route south of Karn Boldar last time.
Yep, when we had those switchbacks. So do we want to double back and then head north? So we can head down and then come up. Okay, we get about that far. We need a bushcraft roll to get us there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dragon.
Nice.
Wow.
We get there without any difficulties. No goats harass us on this stretch of the journey. Now, just to our right-hand side, we see the peak of Mount Sergili rising 9,000 feet above the level of the sea, or roughly about 2,000 feet above our present position. A very steep climb, and it looks like there is maybe a little bit of snow up at the top. It's warm outside, but maybe there's perpetually snow at that high elevation. The path continues straight north with very little deviation, and always to our left we see the descent down into that labyrinth of shadows. Now, if we want to continue on ahead, we need one more bushcraft roll. That'll be the rest of our travels for the day.
Yes. Meow.
Aww.
Kitty needs love. Let's go up here. All right, we come up to a crossroads. And there is a path that leads westward, that heads down into the Labyrinth of Shadows. or we can continue on forward towards the statue that looms up ahead of us. Now, when we start to get close, we can see that it's up a short rise. That statue is, and let me find my notes here. You can see from a short distance, maybe half a mile away, a small, looks almost like an obelisk, a small narrow column of stone. It looks about 20 feet tall, and as we get close, we see that this is an ancient statue, partially ruined due to time or defacement, but it depicts a fighter holding a sword and a large, monstrous, decapitated head. And this soldier faces south, roughly towards the peak of Mount Sergili. Let me mark this. This is the statue of the warrior. And there is likewise a series of markings on the base of the statue, and I will post those. Let me mark these as observable.
And it's facing south.
Facing south, yes. So these are the markings that we see here.
These definitely match.
Yeah, these look like those other symbols. They're different, but they look similar in style.
Did Circumference translate them last time?
I believe so, with his
Yes.
helm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could kind of figure out what the symbols were, and I already started making a little note of what the letters translate to.
Ooh. I'm glad
Oh,
one of
The
those
first
yes,
one
is
had
done.
like 2 characters.
What do these letters say?
Well, it looks like Abka Jekyll Stew.
Ah, I knew it. That is exactly what I thought.
And you're not sure, maybe Stu, maybe that's the name of the warrior here, Stuart. But perhaps
Yes, I
it
believe this
the-
is the statue of the mighty Stuart.
Well, what did he do?
Well, he likely vanquished some foes. Besides that, I'm not really sure.
definitely took the head off a rather large beast. At least that's what the
Mhm.
statue was
Ah,
holding.
yes.
Tab will
Myths
kinda
and legends.
take note of things.
Yeah, as you look at this, you've heard a story, a tale of every land has tales of warriors. And as a warrior yourself, you tend to listen to these and ponder them and hope that one day maybe a statue will be built for you, although it would take an ample amount of stone, perhaps the entire peak of Mount Sergili just to get your proportions correct. But this warrior, you think, may have been named Asgarth, and that Asgarth was said to come to these lands as the first man, and that Asgarth slew the tribe that was living here at the time. Now, you didn't know, you figured that was maybe savages, but now you wonder, perhaps it was the Builders. Did Asgarth come and destroy the Builders?
Well, I will relay this tale, but more importantly, Circumference has got new ideas in his mind of a great statue carved out of the side of the mountain, and he's thinking how much gold that might cost him.
Like Mount Rushmore, it'll have your face on the side of Mount Sergili. Well, the dwarves of Karn Boldar would probably be happy to do it for the right amount of gold.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll need to make camp. We can camp here near the base of the statue. If we like, we can press on a little bit more. Do we want to go westward into the Labyrinth of Shadows or take the north pass along 22.8 miles towards Forgle's Peak?
I'm a little creeped out by the Labyrinth of Shadows right now.
Yeah.
Let's go to the ruin.
If something's chasing the monsters out of there, it's got to be worse than the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If the dwarf eating elves don't like it,
Right? So head north.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, let's mark that out. So we've gone 6.5 miles. We're going to be able to make it to about... Oh, that's... My drawing skills are... I cannot stay in the lines. Oh my goodness. Okay, close enough. We will make it up to here, and then we will... Oops, that's the measuring tool. We'll need to camp for the night. But we can do any hunting, foraging, anything of the sort that we want.
Another dragon. Oh my god.
Oh. Got the Holiday Inn Express over here.
Right? Fanciest camp.
Circumference, your cheese is ready.
Finally, this book had the secrets I needed. And now this cheese will be delicious.
Nice.
And Orla, let me roll to see what you
We're motivated.
find.
We had some
Yeah,
rest. Yeah. It's very sharp. I hope it's not a fox again.
I'm going to let you draw two, and you can pick the one. A rabbit or a rabbit. Okay.
Gee, I don't know.
No rabbit or rabbit.
And then you can just make a bow or crossbow roll, depending on the weapon you're using. And if you succeed, you will obtain the said rabbit.
Yeah. Here's the bow. Right on it. Whew.
That rabbit is worth one ration. It's small. It's a little
Great.
cottontail
Yeah.
bunny.
Little guy.
But you get him, and you know that's going to be tastier than whatever cheese Circumference is. And he's got a lot of cheese.
Oh god.
Or is that the milk from the cow?
Yes, that's the milk from the cow.
So we've got milk and rabbit. I guess we're having...
I think Chrisana rolled a success
Oh, let's see.
as well.
I may have missed that. Yes, I did. Yep, let me give Chrisana a roll on the table. Thank you.
3 rations worth of eggs as well from Circumference's chickens.
No?
Oh, awesome.
We'll be able to start a restaurant here before too long.
Hey, you got a deer.
Look, a deer.
She still only has her knives to throw.
Well, you can throw a knife. Give me a knife roll.
I mean, she's pretty good at those.
You get it. You take down the deer, which is worth 6 rations.
Ooh.
So we have...
Chrisana comes back dragging a deer corpse larger than she is.
We've got like 14 units of food. We're gonna have another
crazy.
feast.
Does Pippin have any seasoning for these delicious food items?
No, I could go look if you like.
Yeah, if you want to make a bushcrafter roll, you can try to forage for something tasty. Ah, yes, you find some fennel, as well as a few berries that you think might kill the taste of the cheese. Now, who eats Circumference's cheese? Does anyone partake? Or is this kind of the thing where when he's not looking, you throw it off your plate?
Yeah. Wait, where was the cheese fermenting?
Where did you
Yeah,
have
that's
that
my question.
Circumference?
I wasn't wearing my armor. I just left it in my some divots and let it coalesce and solidify, coagulate in my armor. I figured that was a nice humid place for it.
Yeah, I'm throwing that away when he's
Anyone
turned
want
around.
any codpiece cheddar
Yeah.
for anybody?
You see, Chrisana has it like half up to her mouth
Ah.
when he says that, and then is like,
Like, oh, okay.
And you look down, and there's some bristly dwarven hair embedded in your
Oh.
cheese.
Well, Pippin, certainly you wouldn't turn down cheese. Here's a nice big piece for you.
It's
Oh,
like
you're so
three
kind.
times the size of Pippin.
Yeah, Pippin just kind of like sneaks off and just hides it. It's easy. He's a little guy.
You bury it. We're all going hungry, but we're all taking the cheese. There's
Well, Tev, you're the last one. What do you think of the cheese? And I'll give you a rather large piece.
He like sniffs it.
and it smells like the inside of Circumference's armor.
It hasn't aged enough yet. I'll keep it for later.
And I suspect
very well.
with all that bacteria, there is some little blue mold growing in there.
Oh, good.
Well, we've got ample food, so no one needs to go through a ration. We've got plenty. In fact, we'll have plenty for the next night as well. Who keeps watch tonight?
Sana will volunteer for first shift since she didn't last night.
Yeah, give me an awareness roll, if you would.
Okay. I also think she just has the best awareness.
Oh, nice. And let me roll a die. Okay, let me roll another die. Ah, okay. Let me take us to a map.
Oh dear.
Let's go to... We haven't used this one today.
Are spyglasses a thing?
Yes, it's good for bushcraft rolls when we are journeying to help you find the way. So in this one, let's say our tent is this big boulder down here at the bottom. So I'll put Tev in there, and Reynard and Pippin, and Circumference, and Orla, and Prasanna, you're maybe sat out here. And find them. You hear sounds of someone or something approaching, and it sounds like more than one. It sounds like several things approaching. They are approaching quietly. They're not being overly loud. Especially one of them seems to be maybe larger than the others, kind of heavy steps, and you see the head and shoulders of an ogre rapidly approaching.
Ooh. What do I know about ogres, just really quick?
Yeah, give me a beast lore roll.
Alright, let's see.
Ooh, nice. So you know that ogres are nocturnal, and that in direct sunlight they get a bane on any rolls that they make. Thick clouds, dense foliage, or even like full cover clothing is enough to avoid this. But you know that they are very savage creatures. They often wield clubs, and they can do great amounts of damage with that club. You also know that they are frequently in the company of goblins, hobgoblins, orcs, sort of the goblinoid family of creatures. And you hear several things approaching, but you only see the big ogre. He's kind of headed in the direction of our camp.
Do I think our tent is like disguised well, or?
Did we get a dragon on the bushcraft? I think we did, to set up camp.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you think it's fairly well disguised.
I think Prasanna will probably sneak into the tent, wake the others, but like shush them before they can move or say anything.
Nice. Give me a sneaking roll.
Okay, let's see. Sneaking. I'm good at that.
Nice. Yep, you get inside. Who do you wake up first?
Probably Tev. She might leave Circumference asleep.
And you notice that he is curled up with his bagpipes. He's kind of caressing them.
Yeah. She'll wake up Tev, and then maybe Orla and Pippin.
do you tell them?
Shh. Ogres. I doubt they'll see us, though. Stay quiet and don't move.
Tev will continue just kind of keeping still.
Now, Pippin, you see Reynard's ears perk up, and you hear that low rumble in his chest as he either smells or hears something approaching. Circumference, give me an awareness roll with a Bane. This is to see if you feel the vibrations in the ground or hear the sound of the approaching group that might wake you up. Yeah, no, you stay asleep. Chrisana,
As long as he doesn't eat my cow.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
no.
the cow is out there. Do you stick your head out and watch, or are you staying in the tent hoping that they don't notice you?
She'll stick her head out and watch, and maybe...
You see a figure come into view, and then another. And these look like hobgoblins, larger than goblins. They're low to the ground, and these two are perhaps scouts. You can see that they have short bows and daggers, and they're walking along the ground, heads bent low, sniffing the ground. And they see the clearing where we made our encampment, and perhaps the remains of our fire from the night before. The cow, the wagon is all there. And you see them stop, and they raise their hands, and then you hear a very soft whistle, as though they are signaling.
They knew that we're here. We might want to ambush them.
Might have to wake up Circumference then.
Let me draw the cow and the wagon on.
Yeah.
Alright,
Protect the cow.
our wagon is probably like right here, and the cow is quietly grazing maybe off here in this little grassy patch up here. I'm going to take us into initiative order, but as you watch Chrisana, you see a few more figures begin to emerge from the trees, and these look like hobgoblin warriors. These look a little stronger and larger than the scouts. These have shields and short spears. And then you see another ogre as well. Ready? Okay. Let me get our deck shuffled. Go ahead and draw cards.
Ooh.
Ooh, some of the hobgoblins go first. This one comes in and sees the wagon and makes a slow but determined crawl towards it. Chrisana, you see this the whole time. And as he gets up to the wagon, he begins to peer inside to see what's in there. And this fellow comes up after him, and he's moving towards the cow. And he's kind of coming up behind it. And he takes his hand and puts his hand on the back of the cow to calm it. Pippin, you're up first.
Pippin will trade with maybe Orla if you want.
Okay. Or
Sure.
Does it
Should we-
look like they're going to attack the cow?
it looks right now he has a spear in hand. He's not attacking it. He didn't, run up and kill it, but he's got his hand on it. Like maybe he's trying to calm it. Maybe they want to keep it alive, or maybe he's just trying to decide: do I kill it now, or do I wait for the ogres? What do I do? But he hasn't made any move of violence yet.
Orla's just gonna appear with her bow, like, pulled, or whatever it is, armed. I'm just gonna say, unhand that cow.
Ooh, give me a persuade roll.
Oh boy. Oh no. Very low persuasion. Ugh.
Do you push it?
We'll try. Yeah, I'll push it. We'll say angry. They're trying to take our cow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
With a dragon. Okay. He takes a step back. Says, I did not see you there. We are hungry. We will make a trade for this cow, if you will let us have it.
We have other food to spare. If it's food you want, take this and leave, and she'll just offer some rations.
And he will slowly walk towards the tent. He stays back a little bit, and you see him looking in the tent as though he's trying to decide how many of you are there. And he says, you have a full wagon as well, many provisions. More than you need.
We killed a deer.
A deer. We will take that as well.
Well, how much do you need?
Well, I think we might need everything you have. You see, we have nothing, and you have all of this.
Now, we're willing to give you some of it freely, but you will not take all of it.
Look, I am reasonable. Some of the rest of my group, they are less reasonable than I. You have but a few moments to make a choice. Give us
Some
all
of my
this.
group would gladly eat your group.
Well, these are difficult times. Give us the cow, the donkeys. We'll leave the wagon.
Yeah, she's gonna shoot him.
Ooh, okay. All right.
I mean, they're trying to rob
Right?
us.
They are trying to rob you.
We were trying to do this peacefully, but all right.
You made a good faith effort.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I too. Oh, please trade a token. Is it this guy?
Yep, that one.
Okay. Sorry, sir.
Here, take this arrow.
Take this here.
Oh, nice. And as you plug him with the arrow, let me change the music here. He lets out a cry. Kill them! Kill them all! Tev, your turn.
Is Circumference awake?
Nope, not yet. Although
Not
with
yet.
that cry, he probably starts to snort and stir.
Yeah, I feel like if he wasn't already awake, Tev would try to wake him and possibly let him go first, and so he has some time to react.
Just tell him they're stealing your cow, and he'll be right up.
Yeah.
More or less. That'll get him started. They're trying to steal your food.
You want to swap with Circumference?
Yeah, if you think he's awake enough at this point.
Oh,
to-
yep. He hears that, and he is awake. Circumference, you're up.
Oh, they would not wish to steal my cow. Just tell them to go away. I'll deal with them in the morning. And he will go back over.
Oh, gosh.
All right, Reynard.
Yeah, he'll trade with Chrisana.
Okay, Chrisana.
Right. Chrisana will say, I'm sorry, but we tried to negotiate, and then throw a dagger at the same one that we would have given you the deer and our rations. This is on you. Just chewing them out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Well,
A little flesh wound.
maybe not.
Tev.
Then
All right. Verbally, I feel like he would probably communicate something along the lines of like, you know, there's like a bunch of goblins that are about to steal your stupid cow. Maybe like kick him a little bit, and then probably keep in a stealthy place, or just kind of let them kind of come closer to us as Tev is kind of buying time. I guess we're in a relatively stealthy place. I don't know if you want me to do another roll to like be stealthier.
No, you're pretty stealthy. I mean, he's looking in the tent. He probably sees you.
Yeah.
There's like a back flap on your tent. You could sneak out the back flap if you wanted.
Yeah, we'll say he does that after kind of trying to kick circumference and let him know the situation is more dire than he currently thinks it is.
So maybe give me a sneaking roll, just if you can get out unseen.
Yeah. Nope.
Ooh. Do you
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably push it. I don't know. I feel like he wants to be sneaky. Let's see here. He's gonna get angry over it.
Oh, no.
He's just angry.
Yeah, so you can still move, but he will see you leaving out the back of the tent.
Okay.
The ogre charges in. Dinner! And he will double move. He's moving towards the cow. He can go that far as he runs in. And he will likewise move towards the cow.
Not the cow.
This scout, he's going to come in. He'll move up to here, and then he's going to fire into the tent. And he will go after Orla.
Yeah.
Fires his bow at you. And Orla, that's going to be a hit. You can evade this. You'd have to do fast footwork, or you can take the hit.
Yeah, I'll do fast footwork.
Okay.
And then I do an evade roll.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, you can also move one square if you like.
Okay.
The scout will move up, and he will target Prasanna. With his short bow. And that's a miss.
Ooh.
And this goblin will take his spear, and he's going to charge in towards the wagon in the tent, and that's his move. And Reynard's turn.
Yeah, Pippin's going to use their turn to mount up.
Okay. All right. You mount up onto Reynard. We go to the next round. Krisanna, you're up first. There is a hobgoblin fighter just outside your tent. You can...
I mean, can she reach out and just stab it from where she is?
Yep. Burst out.
And she will try that.
Cut his hamstrings.
Yep.
Oh.
She goes,
Ooh.
well.
Ugh. It was on a 14 and then rolled off. Oh, maybe as you go to stab him in the foot, your blade gets stuck in the ground, and to pull it out will cost an action as well as a strength roll.
Well, luckily I have 3, so I have another one. I just
grab
unequipped
another
it.
one. Do
Yeah.
you move at all?
Yeah, she would probably try to. Well, no, because she's blocking Pippin from. She'll stay.
Tav, you're up next.
Alrighty. So the bloody one sees him. Are any of the other ones aware that he's behind the tent currently?
You're not sure, but you think
Okay.
that this scout here, you can see him pretty clearly. You think he could probably see you if he were to look.
Fair. Alright. I feel like I have just enough reach. I can probably... like 12. Don't want to take up too much space for circumference. Whenever he gets a chance. I mean, does he seem awake? Can I kick him and have him try to get up again?
Are you awake, Circumference?
Yes, I think he was rather groggy, rubbing his eyes, putting his helmet on, but he's awake.
And you can hear the cow mooing frighteningly as these ogres approach.
No.
Yeah, it's like ogre, cow, nom nom nom. Or something. In an attempt to have him act before Tev this turn or round.
You want to switch with Circumference?
Probably like kick him through the tent and loudly whisper at him.
Circumference, you're up. It sounds like your cow is in danger.
Yeah, Circumference will roll over and tip his helmet up and do a quick snoot to clear his sinuses, and then
In the tent.
drop his helmet back down. Yes. And he, there's no time for armor, so he'll simply step out of the tent and pull the little drawstring on his loincloth and let it fly free in the breeze.
All the hobgoblins begin to retch. I mean, they're used to ogres and how gross they are, but this is a whole new experience for them. Oh! I thought it was a dragon. Man,
I know, right?
that was close. Yeah, you brain that guy. He manages to hold on. Oh, he's got 1 hit point left. His studded leather armor seemed to afford him some protection against that. But yeah, you absolutely crush that dude. Do you move anymore? You still have movement left. Alright, Hobgoblin Scout. This one will shoot at... He shoots at Tev. Oh, he can
Yeah,
see
of
you.
course.
Yep, he can see you. He will, he'll have a penalty on this because he's got someone in the way here. Yep, that's a miss. And Orla, you're
nice.
up next.
Yeah. I'm gonna try twin shot.
Ooh. So you roll with a Bane.
Yes. Which one should I hit? Can I hit like this one and the one next to Circumference?
Yeah.
Or
Doesn't say
attempt.
they, yeah, it doesn't say they have to be next to each other or anything.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then it's just rolling the bow.
Roll it with a
with a
Bane, and if you hit both.
Got it. Okay.
That's a hit.
Woo!
Nice, roll damage.
I think that's the first time this worked.
Right. Okay, you take that guy out, and then go ahead and target the other one that you were shooting at.
This one.
Perfect. And then roll damage again. Ooh, you might take that guy out too. Let's see.
Nice.
Yes, you do. How do you take them both out with a twin shot?
Nice.
That was impressive.
Yeah. I think she's just like, next time someone offers you a deal, listen! And then she just shoots.
this Hobgoblin fighter, he is going to go after Circumference. And he is going to try to topple Circumference. So let me go with his short spear, try to topple. No, that's a miss. And this scout. What's he go for? Scout goes for Krisanna. He eyes her, draws back the arrow, and lets it fly. And, oh, with the demon. Is he out of arrows? Yep, he's out of arrows. So
Nice.
let me ditch his bow.
Welcome to the club.
Right. Okay, and Reynard's turn.
Tev, do you want to go, or would you prefer to wait?
I mean, I don't think it'll change the outcome significantly at this point. Yeah, it won't really change what I'm thinking of at the point right now. Oh no! Tev will go, because I guess his fuse blew again.
Oh. Let me swap with Tev. Oh, Luke is having a day.
I know, that sucks.
All right, Tev, you're up.
Alrighty, I think I adjusted enough movement to kind of run around and get next to that Hobgoblin fighter that Circumference is dealing with.
I mean, you're doing good as using Orla as a human shield.
I know, but it can't be there forever. Yeah, he has more or less just enough room to kind of go around the tent, kind of maneuver
Nice.
in between.
You backstabbing him?
Oh. No, I think he's just going to do regular. If
Okay.
he does backstab, he's going to save it for the big uns.
Yeah.
Ah, demon, of course.
Ooh. Oh no.
Roll the mishap. Weapon gets stuck in the ground. It'll take an action and a successful strength roll to pull it out. You can also leave Night Fang there and use a different weapon, but for now, that is less than optimal. This
Yes, it is.
ogre, seeing the death of the hobgoblins, will leave the cow and will step down and will make an attack. And he
Come on
will-
over.
He will swing his club. This is either going to be Tev or Circumference. Ooh, he goes for Tev.
Yep.
And Circumference will Guardian. So he throws his body in the way as this club comes crashing down with the
Aha.
Wow.
Ooh.
It's the nudity. It's essentially the nudity.
Oh, his weapon gets damaged. Nice. All right, Pippin, if you're back, you're up.
Yeah, not yet. Still not on Discord.
No, not yet. Okay, we'll go to the other ogre, and then we'll have Pippin go. This ogre is going to come down here, and he's going to wail on Circumference.
Jeez.
And that's a hit. Circumference, do you take this? Do you try to parry this?
No, I take the blow.
You take the blow. 16 damage. You will. You'll end up taking 6. Oh, so the combat thing now for dwarves, I can add this ogre to your grudge list. I think it gives you a journal entry, so now you can track for Unforgiven. I don't know if that is that on your character sheet.
Yes, I can see it now.
You can see it? Nice. So that's your grudge list, since he did damage to you. And then, do we have Luke back yet? I don't think so. Tell you what Pippin's going to do. Pippin's going to cast a spell on those Hobgoblin Scouts. He is going to do Lightning Flash. And we'll do it at power level 2. Pippin. Oh!
Oh no.
He's going to push it. He'll take Disheartened. Oh, there we go.
Ooh,
Ah.
that was fun.
He will blast that Hobgoblin for 11 and fry him. And then the one, it will arc to the one next to him for 3d4. So roll that.
Nice.
Oh, nice. For
Pippin
11.
is serious.
That guy gets cooked.
Yep.
Wow.
So that's the same amount of damage.
Yeah, Pippin
Damn.
takes them both out. Just open it. Yeah, his
He must have
Pippin's
had some
hands
metal.
are still smoking as he summoned that blast of lightning right down upon them. And we go to the next round. Ooh, the ogre is up first. He will lay into circumference. And that's a miss, circumference. Hobgoblin Fighter goes next. And he will go after Tav.
Makes sense.
He
I
will
did try to shank him.
He will thrust that short spear right into your belly. And that's a fail. Wow.
Good. Dodged
Uh,
just out of the way.
Chrisanna, you're up.
Alright.
Luke, are you back with us?
I am. Hello.
Pippin fried those two Hobgoblin Scouts with a lightning blast.
So cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. Cooked them both.
Yeah, Krisana's gonna step forwards and then try to backstab
Ooh,
the ogre.
okay. Add a boon and add 1d8 to the damage.
Awesome. Boom.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, that's good
Pretty good
damage.
Yeah.
Excellent
Ooh.
damage. Yeah. Really good damage. He's bleeding profusely from that. This ogre fighter, this is the one that has a bane on his club. He's going to go after circumference. Just like whack-a-mole, he's just bringing this straight down on top of your head. You add that bane. Oh, that is a hit. Oh no, that's a fail. Man, these guys are terrible with clubs. Tav, you're up next.
Alrighty. Yeah, I feel like instead of wasting time to get Night Fang, he'll switch to his other dagger.
Okay.
Go after that. One guy
Nice.
definitely gets there.
Excellent. Good blow. Not enough to take him out, but a solid blow. Pippin, you're up next.
Yeah, I guess because Renner goes next, I'll use his movement
Okay.
to move him. Well, we'll see if this works. He's going to try to ride out and topple that goblin as he moves past it. Well,
Ooh, I love it.
I guess he does have to avoid the ogre, but we'll see. He might even attack, right?
It will be glorious. Ooh, nice. So he needs to make an evade roll and beat an 11. Oh, and he gets a dragon.
Ooh.
But he evades the topple. Great try, though. Let's see. Circumference, you're up next.
Yes, this ogre is going to be very sorry that he hit me.
Nice, give yourself a boon for unforgiving. Yeah. How do you take him out?
Yes, I hit him on the top of the skull, and it caves his skull in, and he falls to the ground with a thundering boom and dies.
Nice. You've got movement if you want to take it. Otherwise, Orla, it's your turn.
No, I stay right here.
Nice. All right. Orla's gonna move over here. Yeah. We're just gonna shoot at this little guy.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, excellent. Solid blow.
Oh, all right.
And circumference. Nice. Roll damage. Woohoo. Not enough to take him out, but a solid. Did you leave him with one? Oh no, he's got one again. Wow. Reynard and Pippin. Are you gonna go be an ogre slayer? Ooh, treat wound on circumference. Circumference, you heal up 3 points. Excellent.
Yes, many thanks.
This hobgoblin fighter will go after Tev with his spear. Wow, misses. And the ogre. He'll go after circumference. And he gets a bane on his club because he damaged it. Oh, that dragon would have been brutal. Orla, you're up.
All right. We're just gonna shoot that guy again.
Nice.
Just gonna keep hacking away at our friend.
Oh,
So close to a dragon.
I
Teetered
know, I
on
saw
it.
that.
Is this enough?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you take him out?
I think it's just, a very routine, simple, arrow to the heart for this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chrisana, can you take out the ogre? He's badly wounded.
Yeah, Kasana's gonna step up and try to backstab. Again, let me use that.
And add a boon and add 1d8 additional damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, it didn't show me what I rolled. Hold on.
You got a 2.
Ooh, awesome. Okay, 1 second. Wait, it's glitching. There There we go.
Oh, wow. Just as much as circumference. How do you take out the ogre?
I think she just cuts at its ankle and as it falls, then stabs it in the back.
Nice. And he hits the ground with a cry, and he turns and looks at you for a moment, and he says, We were just hungry. And then he dies.
Well, we shouldn't go hungry for some time. Ola, would you help me cut these up? And long strips of meat are better for the drying process.
Sure.
Give me a bushcraft roll.
Oh, I'm angry.
Right.
Get a bane.
All right. We get this many rations of meat from the ogres. 8 rations of
Oh.
meat.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Any that are prepared to eat this may add to your field rations.
Say, Pippin, here on this ogre, if I cut off his arm, can you make it regrow? We're going to rest anyway. Be an interesting spectacle.
I don't think he learned that spell yet.
Well, I cut off his arm for nothing. I suppose we can save it. Be sort of a souvenir.
Rotting and festering in the back of the wagon. That won't get old. Not at all.
Nope.
Well, everyone can go back to bed. The night will pass uneventfully. These guys have chased away anything that may have been nearby, and you managed to deal with them. And let's go back to our map.
Good shot, Orla.
Thank you. You know, we tried to do it peacefully, but they just wouldn't listen.
You did. You gave them a choice, and they chose poorly.
Mm-hmm.
So now we can continue on our journey. We need a bushcraft roll for this next day.
Yes, we're heading to the ruin.
Yeah,
Right.
they're on Forgle's Peak.
Another dragon.
Wow.
Jeez.
It's dragon time today.
Apparently.
The switchbacks are a little bit treacherous, but we managed to arrive. And let me drag our token over. Come on. We make it to the top of Forgle's Peak. Now, find my text here. A quarter of a mile so from the road, you see the ruins of an ancient structure that you just see just beyond the trees. Though it's uncertain, explorers of the ruins may believe that the builders have used this for a rite of passage or some kind of trial of willpower. As you get close, you see why the rumors say that, because there's imagery of demons written and carved on the outside of this ruin. There is a... Let me roll a die here. Okay. There does not seem to be anyone here. Let me mark this on our map. This is the ruins of Forgle's Peak. And you see an entrance that leads from the west into the east, inside these subterranean ruins. Take us to the map. And give me just a second
Interesting.
here.
Another subterranean keep.
Tokens. And does anyone light up a source of light? It will be dark.
Prasanna probably would.
Okay, I'll put Prasanna in here. Give you a light source. And I'll bring in
Yes, yes, these ruins are rather interesting, but what more interests me is Pippin. I have a question for you. Do your mouse folk, do they live in, well, lots of you in a normal-sized house, or is there little villages of tiny homes? This is a question that's been on my mind of late.
Oh, that's a fine question. Oh, we have little villages, yes. I mean, not little to us, naturally. They're perfectly sized, but generally in a forest. In fact, my own home was taken when humans just cut down all the trees. It was quite rough, but there are many mouse villages like that. Yes, just tiny little villages.
Ah, fascinating. I should like to visit one of these villages one day.
As should I.
Give me 1 second, and I'll tell you what you see in this first room. Okay. As you come in to the temple complex, the smell of smoke tinges the air. There are doors to the east and to the south, and then the stairs behind you that lead up and out. Let me have Krisanna give me an awareness roll.
All right.
So yeah, smoke smells like inhabitants.
Let's see.
You see light around the bottom of the door to the south. You're not sure what that could be, but as you listen carefully, you hear the murmurs as well of many voices.
Prasanna will sort of put her fingers to her lips and slowly step forwards, trying to be really quiet.
Nice. Give me a sneaking roll if you're trying to be
Which
quiet
door is
here.
it?
The one to the south.
Okay,
Just below.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, you sneak up there as quiet as a mouse. Well, as quiet as Pippin.
Can I hear what they're saying with these
Give me a spot hidden roll.
spot hidden? Okay.
Oh, nice. You hear a voice say, "Listen here, we've got orders from the upper ranks. They tell us to keep watch over this. We've seen others coming trying to take here what's ours, but no, we'll keep it for ourselves."
She'll sneak back to the group and tell them.
Possibly some treasure.
Does it look like they're going to leave soon?
No, they said they're standing, keeping watch.
Yeah, it
Oh,
didn't sound like they're
well.
getting ready to leave.
Did you get a sense for if they were humans or hobgoblins?
The voices sounded human-like. So either human or something close to human. Didn't sound like goblin tongue or orc tongue or hobgoblins. You suspect it was probably human. Maybe elves or maybe a dwarf, but probably humans or elves.
Anyone feeling persuasive? Maybe we bluff our way through.
Us?
Certainly try.
I mean-
Or we can just fight them.
Decent at bluffing, but what am I even going to try bluffing for?
I mean, yeah, we obviously want what they got.
Mm-hmm.
Doubt they're gonna let us take it.
Like,
We could tell them where their relief, maybe?
suppose, do they think that a random... It sounds like they're soldiers.
Oh.
We
Well,
can
then-
try. I can try.
Yes, and then Orla will just have her bow drawn in the darkness. Fail.
Here, perhaps you can persuade them and offer them some of this cheese and jerky. I'm sure they're hungry down here
Oh,
in the
yeah.
ruins.
Yeah, give them some cheese.
Or she mutters something under her breath about that being the opposite of making allies. That's
It's like
that's worse
poisoning
than
someone.
yeah. That's about as diplomatic as Orla shooting the hobgoblin.
Yes.
Well, just
That
pick
is
bits of hair out.
All right, she'll try.
Do you
Maybe-
knock or do you just open the door? How do you go about that?
I think she's gonna. They sounded pretty gruff. She's gonna act pretty gruff. Maybe have Shade Slayer on her hip, despite the fact that she isn't good at using it, but it at least makes her look more
Maybe more
militant,
intimidating.
and
or
then
looks the part.
she's just gonna straight up open the door.
Okay, go ahead and open that door.
All right.
When you open the door, you see that there are several brigands in here. They are discussing something, and when they see you, they draw blades, and they look and say, "Hey, who's this? Who do you serve?"
Prasanna, you may have heard my name.
Krasaner. And he doesn't look like he recognizes the name. He takes a step up, and he has his hand on a blade. He's got a short sword at his side, hand on the hilt. "Who's your leader?"
Myself.
"Oh, a rogue. What's your business here, Krasaner?"
We were told to relieve you.
"To relieve me?" "Well, I only take orders from one, and you ain't he."
Then we're gonna have a problem
Ooh, give me...
because
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
he ordered me to come relieve you, and I'm not gonna listen to you to not do that.
All right, give me a roll. This is going to be persuade.
Not bluffing?
Okay, I'll let you do bluffing. Yeah.
Thank you.
You got this.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Says, "Look, sorry, just, you know how it is. We got to be careful here. You,
Of course.
which group are you from? You say you're a lone wolf out on your own, but surely you serve one of the guilds, eh?"
Would Krisanna know what he's talking about, considering her background?
Give me an intelligence roll.
Okay.
You think that, so you know that a lot of mercenaries, brigands, they're organized. They're not just random people saying, "Hey, let's take up a life of crime." You do get that. That's going to be, robbers and stuff. But these guys look a little more militant, and you heard him mention, takes orders from the upper rank. So this could be an organized group. They could be serving someone else, or maybe at the behest of a thieves guild. But they're not in a town. This is ruin, so you don't know if that would be a guild. You think maybe they're working for someone else?
Yeah, she's just trying to think of it. Did the elves tell us the name of those mercenaries?
They did. Does anyone remember?
See if I took good notes.
You also, Krisanna, you see an emblem on their clothing, and I will post this into the chat. Looks like a dragon on a shield.
I'm looking through my notes, trying to find the name of the mercenaries. If anybody else finds it first, let me know.
And he looks a little intrigued why you're not answering. Hey? Who's your boss then? Hey?
Krisanna will look at the I make maybe a gesture behind her back of like, who do I say?
Yeah, I don't know if my notes were appropriate, but the only thing I did note was Duard Silveraxe.
All right, Krisana, if he whispers that, Krisana will say that. Dward Silveraxe.
Well, that's my boss too, then. I guess you must be all right. Come on in. Show you the room. And then we're gonna go have a much-needed break, eh, boys? And they all give a little cheer. They're excited to get out of this dank hole. As you go in, you see there's 5 of them. There's also a door to the east and a door to the south. And they show you, look, just stay here in this room. Someone will come to relieve you. If you get bored, it don't matter. You don't leave the room. These holes are not safe. Some of the rest of us have gone in other places, but oh, there's a mighty lot of traps in here to catch the unsuspecting. Now, do you need anything from us before we leave?
I don't think so. My group already brought dice and cards because we had a feeling we were going to be here
Your group?
for a while.
You told us you was here by yourself.
I said I was my own boss of my group.
Ah, give me another bluffing roll.
Okay.
Maybe you did. Sorry, I don't hear too well. There's a lot of things in these ruins, and most of them ain't good. All right, well, bring your lot in here. We'll get out of your hair.
Krisana will step back and then gesture with her head like, come on, acting like she's the leader.
Yeah, I feel like Tev would probably come up along first, as he's kind of rogue-like and probably is assumed to be someone less trustworthy. Tends to look the part.
They begin to filter out of the room. Excuse me, sir. And they move past circumference. And then this one, as they get close up here to circumference, they look at him and say, "Hey, where's your badge? You serve Silveraxe, where's the badge?" And that's where we're going to stop for the day.
I ate it.
Yeah, exactly. I was literally going to say he kept on eating it.
So we're going to stop there as they notice you don't wear the emblem.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Let's go to some improvements. Let me take us back to our landing page. And
yes.
that's a great cliffhanger to stop at.
Oh yeah.
Everyone can take 5 improvements in addition to any dragons or demons, of which we had ample.
Yes.
And then
This game
Tev,
had a
whenever
lot.
you are ready, you can do the first rolls.
All right.
Yeah, I did not see that going that way. That's exciting. I'm curious to see where this goes. Nice. Awareness goes up. Ooh, barbering goes up. Oh,
Nice.
Sneaking goes up.
Ah,
And
nice.
Nice.
Excellent. Good round of improvements. You get your wits back by taking off that ring, and good things start happening.
It's true though. It's really true. I was rolling like junk for
Oh, yeah.
skill increases.
Pippin,
was a
you're
good
up
one.
next. Evade, that's a great one for Pippin. Spot hidden goes up to 16. Oh, not animism. Right. Circumference.
Oh.
No beast lore, no bushcraft. No myths and legends. Oh, no persuasion.
Oh wow.
Okay, now your big one. If this goes to 18, you get a heroic ability. Ugh, no. Nothing for circumference? Dang.
That's all for circumference.
Orla.
Potion. Alright.
Oh, no for acrobatics. Oh, low rolls. Oh my goodness.
Of course, now I'm getting all the.
Right. Oh, hey, there's a demon. Persuasion goes up.
Hey.
And crossbows. Nice.
Nice. Alright.
Nice. Excellent. Let's go to Chrisana. You're up next.
All right.
Oh, nice. There's a demon. Awareness. Oh, okay. Awareness.
Oh my
goes
god, I got to
18.
18.
So you get a heroic ability. You
Oh my
maxed
God.
out awareness. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Nice.
So as you can see, there's now no checkbox next to awareness. That's as high as she goes.
Oh yeah.
Can you get knives up there too?
That would be amazing.
Oh, darn it, no.
Oh well.
What about swords? No.
Well.
But you do get a heroic ability. Do you have an idea of what you might want to take? Or if not, you can always get back to me.
I am not quite sure what the, let me see. I didn't actually think I was going to get.
So assassin is a good one for you when you backstab. If you hit, then you can use assassin to add additional damage. If backstabbing is something that you want to do a lot of. There's always like robust that gives you hit points, or focus that gives you extra willpower points. Battle cry helps people to remove conditions. What are
Looking at some of the others as well.
You got fast footwork. You could do double slash if you have a slashing weapon. It's kind of like but that would be for swords, which your sword skill's not high enough. So never mind. Dual wield. You could wield 2 weapons.
Ooh, might.
That one you need. Any melee skill of 12, so you could wield 2 knives, and you could attack with the one, and then when you attack with the second one, it's with a bane.
Ooh, she might take that, I think.
I'll put it on there.
Dual
but
wield?
You can look over and see if there's any other ones that you might want. Master Chef, you could cook all of Circumference's food.
Oh god.
So yeah,
I'm
there's
looking at,
some excellent.
yeah.
Or Weasel is a really good one. It's kind of like Circumference's Guardian, where he can leap in the way of a blow. But if someone's going to attack you and you've got a friend next to you, you basically pull them in front of you so they get hit.
Oh my god.
Like, isn't that awesome? I know someone had that and has used it before, and it was awesome. So
I do love that one. But, ooh, treasure hunter? Oh no.
I think that lets you know the direction to like the nearest treasure or item of great worth.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do dual wield.
Yeah, that'll be a good one for you, I think. Awesome. Well, I'm going to stop the recording, and we will do this again next Sunday. So I will see you all then.